where demons rumble and heroes rise from ash and flame. A shadow walks with perfect posture. They call him Sir, what's his name? Boots polished like a paladin's pride, cane tapping through the burning plains. Never rushed, he strolls with swagger, unbothered by the hellspawn's chains. His hat tilts just the right direction, feathers dancing in the heat. Every demon takes a step back when they hear that steady beat. Oh, the dapper man of Diablo, he's smoother than enchanted steel. Monsters tremble when he buttons his coat. For styles of weapon he can wield. The angels whisper, the demons blame, but none forget, Sir, what's his name? He strolls through Act 1 like it's Sunday market, sips a potion like a vintage wine, cracks a joke it on the real's temper, darling venom ruins the shine. Skeletons scatter from his footsteps, goatmen pause to check their stance. Even Duriel, cold and grumpy, feels compelled to give respect a chance. Oh, the dapper man of Diablo, he's smoother than enchanted steel. Monsters tremble when he buttons his coat. For styles of weapon he can wield. The angels whisper, the demons blame, but none forget, Sir, what's his name? When the world stone shakes and cracks and sanctuary holds its breath, he twirls his cane into the darkness and says, come now, let's dance with death. Elegance against the chaos, poise against the flame. Who saves the world with perfect manners? You already know his name. From Lugolian's dunes to Kara's deep jungle, he walks untouched by heat or rain. Demons ask for autographs before they slink back to their plane. The primevals glare in envy, trying hard to look the same, but no one pulls it off quite like the legendary Sir, what's his name? Oh, the dapper man of Diablo, he's smoother than enchanted steel. Monsters tremble when he buttons his coat. For styles of weapon he can wield. The angels whisper, the demons blame, but none forget, Sir, what's his name? He stands at last before old Diablo, fire swirling at it.
We did it, boys. We did it. We made it through the waiting period. And now it's time. But before we can do anything, we need to do something. Before we even really start the stream, something must be done. It's an important thing. A very important thing. Then we'll get into what we're doing. But first, Patrick's here. Patrick, glad you're here. Caps, Jellied, Baby Ute. We need witnesses. Why are we in court, you may wonder? It's not for me. I shouldn't be in the cage. Great Escape is here too. Witnesses. Commander Keen's not here. We do not have any defense. I can't believe. How long has Baby Ute been here for? And he's in jail. Can anyone guess why he's in jail? What did he do? What has been done? Yeah, I can't believe it. Don't mind me throwing up my wrappers. Let him out! We can never do that. Baby Ute has been here for a very long time. And it's time he got his punishment. Indentured servitude, baby. Baby Ute has been granted mod status. And now he can't leave. Now he's stuck. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Feel free to throw some stuff. I'm going to see if the redeem throw works. It does. The redeem throw works. Okay, we're going to release our boy. He's out. It's another word. Okay. We're back. I forgot to reset the... He's back in jail. What happened? I clicked the wrong button. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it. What is that? Wrong transition too. Okay, so what we're doing is... You guys probably know... I'm about to read you a small list of names. You guys have probably seen this already. I don't know if you have. A lot of you have. A lot of people have. We've gotten a lot of messages. And then we're going to move on to the other content today. Congratulations, baby. I didn't have a clap. I should have programmed a clap. I didn't. I've been working on other things. If it's so... Yeah, anyway. But now, baby, you are also free to jail people. And soon.
Hooray! I'm useful.
That's perfect, Jelly. That's perfect. Names. We got some names, everybody. I gotta read these out. This is why we're taking so long, because, oh my gosh. Okay, well, things are happening. Lucky Luciano. Hail the Undying. Barricade. Dropha Show. Sweet Phil. War the Wise. That dude Willie D. Mr. Llama. There's some more in there. You guys know these names at least. I'm scrolling. I'm sorry. It's a big thing. It's too high up. I can't read it all at once. It won't let me scroll up any higher. General Bardock. He's on that list too. Yep. Oh, it's because it's been edited. Things have been changed. What do those peeps have in common? Oh, and Sir What's His Name. And Sir What's His Name. I got a self-plug here too. You guys are here, so you already know. Legends. Jellied's Lion. Hail the Undying. That dude Willie D. Hail the Undying. I can't read, sorry. That dude Willie D. Lucky Luciano. Mr. Llama. Barricade. Sweet Phil. Dropha Show. War the Wise. General Bardock. And Sir What's His Name. What do those names have in common? Jelly says Legends. Caps Lock says who? Well. Other than all those other names being the D Clone Walks, Jellied's got it. We are fronting a Clone Walk, community Clone Walk tomorrow in 15 hours. courtesy of the D2R Clone Hunters and the D2R Clone Hunter Discord and the D2 Hustlers Discord. So what we're doing is we're collecting as many SOJs as possible, some from community. I've been doing a lot of farming and a lot of trading. I have 5 so far. I'm just a little guy, but in my personal defense, I haven't seen how many Mr. Llama has. Probably more than me. And you guys probably heard that there's likely going to be a walk at 2 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the aim on Reign of the Warlock Softcore Ladder Americas. Those are where the announcements are going. I have some insider information for you boys. And we're also going to try today to farm as many SOJs as possible. We want to try to get a lot from Andy. We haven't gotten much. I found an accidental goal rune. That was crazy. And a bunch of other stuff. So, we're switching the goalpost a little bit for one of the things. On YouTube, some of the shorts have done really well. Which, relatively recently. And some of the old videos. Not too long ago, we had 244 subscribers. We now have 274. And we're live on YouTube right now. In part for that reason, too. With chatbot open so we can actually read what's on YouTube. And soon, we're going to do something controversial. We're going to have an integrated chat. So, it'll be great. But insider information for you boys. There's enough SOJs pledged to do 3 clone walks. So, if you can't make it, if you're not going to be there, park your characters on North America. You know what? Can YouTube throw a tomato? I think they can. We're going to test it. We're going to test it. I spent a lot of time on that, but I never tested it. So we're going to bring Baby U out of jail. Into jail. I'm going to go to YouTube, and I'm going to test the throw real quick. Okay, so Hail the Undying almost has 200 SOJs by himself. I have 1/25th of that. Is that right? Yeah, 1/25th? No. 1/50th of that? We're not catching up. We're not catching up. We're not catching up. That's... We have to do some crazy stuff to catch up. Okay, I'm gonna see. Does throw work? Yes, YouTube can in fact throw tomatoes. The YouTubers can throw, and I think they can enter as well, because Stream Elements is now on. So what I'm actually gonna do, we're gonna be doing a giveaway. So this is the other part thing. Anything good that we find while farming for SOJs will go to whoever wins the raffle tomorrow. If we find the Griffins, they get it. If we find 10 perfect Ravenfrosts, they get it. If we find a Burroon, well, they get it. So we're going to run Andy a couple times. We still are on the ladder grind too. So I'm going to set up a couple of terror acts. And we'll go from there. I am going to pop on the YouTube chat real quick. And I am going to try the enter button. Does it work? Ticket 10. It should work. I'm checking. Okay, I'm going to try one more time. Okay, it doesn't look like the tickets work on YouTube yet. But the throwing tomatoes does, and that's the most important. Okay, so that's the only ones. Okay, so I'll have to program that in to actually get the ticket to work. And that's a quick fix. But if there's anyone on, I will add them in. I will add them in manually. So they got their tomatoes. We got our stuff. Oh, 100%. Yeah, you can come into my game caps. I am in, Sir 21 Andy. I do apologize, I did not have time to clean the boots. Oh, baby, you shouldn't be in jail. And then this guy goes back up. You know what I need? I don't need it. I don't need it. You know what would be nifty? What would be nice? If I had a third little monitor, like here, on top of the other monitor, and it was just chat. Just a small little chat monitor. That isn't a phone. To confirm, are you Caps Lock Nova? I did not also notice this is a 41. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, okay. Here you are. And here you are. And a Nagel ring! My man! My man. He's subsidizing our magic find. So we only lost 4 magic find on the Geeds. And this one has 12. We're gonna go double with it because we actually get mana steal from our claw. So we can put our Manald away. Oh, I died today. I did. Someone was in a game, or in lobby chat, and they're like, "Can someone please help me kill my Trav?" And I'm like, "Sure." And I go, and I die, like, really fast. And I'm like, "Oh, what happened?" And I looked, and I'm like, "Oh, no, I'm in Magic Find gear." Then I switched it. It was no trouble. I'm like, "Oh, boy." I can't believe I've done this. So we're actually at 49 deaths, boys. I did also get chatting with Joe for show a little bit. RIP XP. Yeah, I know. But we're not that high of a level, I don't think. This season, I'm going to do the things, boys. We're going to hit 99. And then I'm actually going to... You guys might be happy about this. You might not be happy about this. I'm going to get into hardcore. I'm going to actually bite the proverbial bullet. And, actually start playing some hardcore and actually getting into speedrunning as well. I'd really like to, be able to, like, beat the game at a relatively fast pace. Beat the game fast enough, either solo or otherwise, that people are like, whoa, that was really fast. And we're not hitting gymnasium speeds anytime soon. But I would like to be able to do that, because one thing I'm really... I am good at, and I'm actually happy to say it, is pattern recognition. So some of the things I've been able to find in-game are things people haven't really looked at or thought about, because, like, hey, who would look at that thing? Who would think about that thing? And that's the video we're working on, too. That's why I'm a little bit late on the stream. But it's turning out pretty, like, well. I think of all the videos I've actually made, it's definitely the best. And if it does well enough, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue on the route to make that kind of content. Because there are a few things in game that I really want to cover. I don't know if you guys knew this. I'll show you after this Andy run. Hopefully it works the first try. That would be cool. I will show you guys something. Something interesting. I know it's just Nightmare, but it's free potions. Okay, so we're going to actually go to the inner or outer cloister. And I'm going to show you guys something. Also, Caps, do you have any potential tips for us to potentially kill D-Clone with a Whirlwind Assassin? Oh, it's the statue, so I think she always faces the correct way, so it's this way, right? Or where's the balls up? I'm pretty sure it's this way. It's been a while since I've actually read. I was the opposite. So we're not getting it a speed run. It's top left, yeah. So I know we got Crushing Blow, obviously. I have 1 TP left. We'll save it for right here. There we go. This wasn't even what I was trying to do. I don't know why I did that. An Amaroon! Okay, so we're actually going to look for something here. We're in the barracks, right? I'm hoping I can get this to actually work. Because this is something a lot of people didn't know actually was they didn't know this was a thing to begin with. Let alone that this was something that changed in Reign of the Warlock. We just have to find the right one, because they're not exactly obvious. Oh, my build? For sure. So, this is actually our gold find version. We are currently running a Whirlwind Assassin. So, we have a Chaos Claw. We're rocking a Jade Talon in our offhand, mainly for the extra resistance and the Mana Steal. A Duress. We did run Treachery for a little while, and it was kind of terrible. But the extra Open Wounds, Crushing Blow, and the hit recovery especially have been invaluable. Our survivability has gone way up. We got a G-Face for more Deadly Strike, Crushing Blow. We're running Gore Riders for, you guessed it, Deadly Strike and Crushing Blow. And Open Wounds. We have, this is just our Magic Find Amulet. Normally we have a +3 to Shadow Disciplines. A Nagel Ring, right now, Magic Find. Gold Wrap for Magic Find. Alternatively, for our damage build, we use a Verdungos. We have just a general rare ring. And Chance Guards. Nothing else is really substantial with our build. We got a Mercenary with a Cure, because I hate being poisoned. He has our Treachery, and he has a Reaper's Toll. We've split things up in terms of our abilities. We've maxed out Claw Mastery. We've maxed out Venom and Weapon Block. We maxed out Death Sentry, and then the rest of our points have been going into Fade. The cool thing about Whirlwind Assassin is that it's... Someone made a video, and I feel bad not remembering who it was. The Black Widow Spider, everyone knows what a Black Widow is. There are 1,001 different species, and there's 1,001 different ways to run the Whirlwind Assassin. If you want to double down on Venom and Poison, you could run a Trangs. You can potentially switch this for like a Shadow Disciplines. Tiara and fill it with poison facets. You could have your Mercenary running Infinity. You could double down on Sentries and Corpse Explosion. There's a lot of different ways to go about it. But anytime, yeah, I'm always happy to share the builds. I'm also happy to ignore the YouTube chat. It's non-existent. But what I'm looking for here, the bookshelf. A lot of people are like, wait, there are bookshelves in this game? I hope this works the first time. A lot of these are fake, but some of the real bookshelves that you can actually click have been updated in Reign of the Warlock. So they can actually drop Warlock books, not just tomes. So I don't know what the stats are for them. I don't think anybody's used these enough to actually break it down if it's impacted by Magic Find or if there's any kind of change. But I'm hoping we get a Warlock book just by clicking this bad boy. ID Tome. So, You win some, you lose some. We're going to explore these bad boys, and we're going to see how many of these we can click before we actually find a warlock anything. Hopefully not many. It's just tough because they're not very easy to see. So we just got to kind of track our walls and see where the clickables are. They're usually around a lot of these thick walls. Sometimes there's rooms that have multiple. There's one. And let's hope for a warlock book. ID scroll. This is the ID seed. Can you get a unique book from them? I don't know. I don't know what the actual upper limit is or the item level. And I don't know if it changes between normal, nightmare, and or hell. Because we have a decent amount of magic find right now. These are all dead-end rooms. Dead-end storage rooms. You can actually see whenever there's a bookshelf, you could see the... just like the door icon. It'll say bookshelf through the wall. Which is why I'm kind of checking on these sides here. I did actually just TP through these areas. I didn't really check them. Guess what you found. Is it a Stone of Jordan? Or something better. They do have hidden rooms as well. Yeah, Barracks has it. Catacombs has it as well. Have you seen the hidden rooms before? Please tell me you're looking for 10 SOJs, not 10... 10 griffins, or 2 griffins. A 4 or 5 poison facet. Now, the most important question of them all. Is it green? Well, we haven't found one. White! Aw, gross. That's not a poison color. You know what? Anthrax is... Arsenic. No. Arsenic is... Let's not talk about big ones. Let's, asbestos. Asbestos is white. Cocaine. Yeah, okay. White could be a poison color. Tears families apart. That's poison enough. We're going to do a little bit of running around here. And we're going to see if we could find a secret room. Jail usually has them. There's 2 different variants of the secret room. What? What? Demonic, what'd I do? What'd I say? He does 6k damage now. We'll take the Tau rune. I think we ran out of those. There's 2 different secret rooms in... He's stacked? Mine is not that stacked. 2 different secret rooms that you're going to end up finding in the jail. You're going to find a diamond-shaped room in a center corridor. And you're also going to find a jailed room. So it'll kind of look like this. It's not this, though. This is... It'll be like a diamond. And there's going to be something wrong with the tile, usually a torch. One of the alternative ones will actually look like this square. Except there won't be any caged areas in there. Let's see if I could show you. I showed you guys some before. It's not going to be here. Lots of packs, but we're not really farming them. We'll go to jail level 2. Jail level 1 and 2 will have them. I know Barracks has the bookshelves. I used to think that Catacombs had them too at one point, but I must be misremembering because I haven't been able to... Oh no, here they are. Bookshelf. Scroll. Bookshelf. Town portal. At least it's different. I wonder if the chance of it actually dropping a book is just really, really low. Oh, okay, here's a secret room. So, this is one of the 2 secret room variants. There's one variant where the entire room is stone walled off. This version, you could see a cage and there's clearly something in it. There's always going to be a torch that hangs out. In classic graphics, the torch is a little bit disconnected off the tile, and it's very clearly like, hey, what's wrong with this torch? If you click the wall right beside the door, right beside the torch, it'll open up. And look at, we got gold. And there's usually chests in there. All the fun stuff. But we're going to keep looking for more bookshelves. And if we find the second variant, I don't know how many can spawn in one level. But we're going to look. And we're not necessarily going to do a full clear either. One thing I don't like is how many of the bookshelves are just, like, real bookshelves. Or, like, sorry, fake. Fake bookshelves. Yeah, when you discover them as a kid, you know what? Some of the earliest memories I have playing D2 were those moments. Oh, two! So two, same variant, same thing. Same little click, same secret room. I don't remember ever finding anything good in them. But it's still pretty cool. A DMV's dual enchanted fire and cold enchanted immunities. Extra strong, extra fast, and a spectral hit. That's a lot of words. You know what? I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I was chatting with some peeps earlier. And one thing about the expansion that I really like, I know a lot of, there has been some chat about how it's ruined Diablo 2. I'm conflicted. They changed it. Things are different now. One thing that it's done for me is it's brought me back to the days where we had 2 or 3 battle chests on the side and a mishmash of discs. And for some reason, the cinematic disc was in the StarCraft Brood War disc case because we lost its locations. We had trouble installing. Lost the keys, whatever it was. Those days, everybody had like a couple battle chests because they lost one of their keys. And you find an item for the first time that you've never seen before. Every time one of the new items drops, I'm like, whoa! What's that? It's like the first time you see a Shaco drop. Now, does it bring me back to the same days where you think you're getting a Shaco and you get a gemmed Shaco? Well, not quite. Not quite those memories, but or the scammy ones. Does bring you back to those. But it's definitely like a kind of nostalgia I haven't felt in a very long time. And that's what the expansion's done. It's different. And, I like it. Secret Room variant 2. So, there's a big empty diamond. But wait, there's money in here, and chests, and a weapon rack. How do I get in here? Well, there's no way to get in here. Can't get in, can't get in, can't get in. Except, there's some different tiles. Here, I don't know if my light radius is enough. There's 2 sword and shields. If you click, not the wall in between them, it'll open. Not the bloody wall. And now we're here. Have I found anything here? A saber! Does that go in our chronicle? Let's see. No, it doesn't. Yay, angelic. And a sapphire. Wow, there's treasure in here, boys. Treasure. So those are the 2 variants. Those are the 2 variants. I haven't seen any other. I can't recall if there's like a full caged variant or like a center variant that's also caged that has monsters in it. I remember there were a couple with skeletons in them, but I don't know. Oh, here's one. This one has the double bloody wall. Click the center wall and it opens. And then there's like a... Now, some people, haters mostly, would say, hey, that's a pentagram. Nah, man. That's a pentacle. If it has a circle around it, it's a pentacle. It's not actually an unholy symbol. It's the upside down star by itself, that is. If it has a circle, it's not. Dropping some lore for you, boys. But people in pop culture have just gotten so used to calling a pentacle a pentagram that... So the next time someone's like, oh no, that's a pentagram, just say, no, that's a pentacle. Or if you're watching a horror movie, you just come to the channel for education. You see an upside down cross in a movie, and people are like, oh no, it's the Antichrist symbol. No, it isn't. That's the St. Peter's cross. It's not haunted. People just don't know what they're talking about. I was like, wait, why are there two purples here? I came in this way. I came in there. I'm like, wait a second. Something's not adding up here. Okay. Well, I gotta go kill Andy. Because I've been yapping so much. I've been searching for the books. Didn't find them yet. Allegedly, there are clips of people pulling, the big books out of, or like rare warlock books out of the bookshelves. I've yet to see, myself at least, a regular book pulled out of them, but how often am I off farming in farming in jail level 1, 2, and 3, or the barracks? I'm definitely not. It's like, wait a second. But I'm happy to give you guys the education. Funny conversation starters for family and friends. If you want to make a conversation awkward, whenever somebody looks at you and says, ah, who cares? You know what you tell them? It seems just niche enough to spark a rumor. You're absolutely right. Kodiak is on the ball there. But here's the thing. Can we check it? At the worst, we're chasing chickens to Bloodraven. At the very best, we're testing something that might actually be viable. Unfortunately, we're doing it on a Whirlwind Assassin that doesn't have any more TP charges. That's just strange enough to maybe be true. Has a Warlock Torch? Warlock Torches, last I checked, were still hella expensive. I know people who are literally trying to make budget like Alders set smiters just to try to get a Warlock Torch. And it's far more common than you'd think. And the problem, too, is that even if a lot of people find them, it's a matter of saturation. There's just so many. A small charm. Is that a 3/20/20? Oh, gosh, I hope so. You don't even care if it's 10/10? Honestly, go for a stat stick. Get a, like, 15/15 Necro Torch. Oh, you have one. Oh, no. Oh, it is the Sorceress Torch. You have a Sorc Torch on a Warlock. This is probably the worst season for that to happen. Honestly, your best bet probably is to farm keys, sell the keys. Even an unidentified torch right now is really expensive. I got this bad boy, a 1616 Assassin Torch, for less than a quarter of the price of an unidentified torch. Which is wild. Like, the fact that it's that high. The rent is too damn high, boys. It's too damn high. Is that a bookshelf? See, that's the thing. If I could ask for one change, There's a couple of them, but one of them would be restore the bookshelves. Make the bookshelf tiles just bookshelves. I hate seeing them and then not being able to click them. The reason why most people don't know that you can actually click the bookshelves is because 90% of the bookshelves they see are just aesthetic, like, decorations on the wall. I think that's one funny thing that Diablo 3 did. You could literally just have a wall of books on a bookshelf, or walls of bookshelves, and just walk and like hold click and just get them all. Was it useful? No, of course not. But it was nifty enough. Do I want roaming loot goblins? That's basically what the heralds are. So did I technically get them? Kinda. So I'm happy with that. A ring? A ring with nothing? Beans. Oh, a book. I found this bad boy the other day. I haven't looked into any of the book rune words, but 3 to Abyss, 2 to Apocalypse seemed nifty enough to hold on to. Kite shield. That's not a storm shield, is it? No, it isn't. That's too... It's a steel clash. I don't think I found eyes in her eye. Someone did. Someone found it. And we're gonna keep these, and then we're gonna grab our little guys. We're a little slow right now. This is why we have 5. And everybody else has a lot more than we do. So we got a lot to do. But you know how it is, boys. 2 to Dex. Arctic Blast! That's the worst ability in the game. But you can technically beat the game with it. Cooley did show us that. It is true, he can do it. Okay, we're gonna repeat... Repeat? We're gonna repeat the TP charge. We're gonna repeat the repair staff. And then we're going to do the rest of what we're doing. Game 23, boys. Game 23. I'm probably going to go to 25 with the TPs. I'm going to preload the staff so I can just repair it right away. Because that run took way too long. And then, if anyone's interested, I'm going to host a Hell game, and I'm going to terrorize Act 1. Go through all the TZs, see how many Heralds we can get, and then do the same thing for Act 2. A Warhammer! A low-quality Warhammer. I know who that is. Well, it's time. Our first Warhammer of the stream. We only need 39,641 more Warhammers to become John Warhammer. The Emperor of Mankind, everybody. It'll happen. And it starts with 1 Warhammer at a time. As long as Horus Heresy doesn't find them before we do. Now, someone said it's always right. No. Maybe nobody said that. Okay, like, hold up. This end cap room. Why aren't any of these bookshelves bookshelfable? It's a whole room of bookshelves. Look at that. Can't click any of these. Think of all the books we can have. So it's always left, right, Caps? Would be, that would be the logic. And then it's random for 3. See, this is where we're going to get into speedrunning. It starts here. Did I already use up all my charges? I feel like I didn't use that 55 times. Well, good thing I brought it with me. Ah, nice. You don't even know your left and right in this game? I don't know my left and right in real life. A Dole rune. Lots of runes. I have half the mind to G-rush a sorceress for myself to pre-telly. Just so I don't have to keep doing this. I think maybe around like run 100 I'll do that. But like, would that benefit us for the 99 grind? I don't know. Turn it into another enchantress. Give it max enchant. Maybe. Imagine fire damage for whenever it's, what's the silly thing? Stone skin? That could actually be good. I know there's, like, places for, like, maybe doing a bow or something. Or I could try to G-rush a smiter. But I feel like if I'm playing Whirlwind Assassin, I have to give Declone an honest attempt. Not a dishonest attempt, an honest one. Oh, you're left and right in this game. I'm assuming this is left. You gotta kill him. You gotta kill him. They're too juicy not to kill. Look at all that gold. But yeah, Barricade just says, like, I have 8, and I'm like, oh my god! I've been doing non-stop on this, like, trading grind, and, I got... 5 is still pretty good. That's 5k forum gold. But then Hale has, like, 200? I'm like, no way. That's crazy. To be fair, the man's run 1,000 clone walks. I think he may be a JSP millionaire. I don't know for sure. But that would check out. A lot of the time, whenever you have a lot of items, it comes down to, like, your economy, what you're able to put in and output. Like, if you have, like, a 15% return and you're able to flip items and you got a 2% return and you have 1,000,000 forum gold, you should have better returns for sure, but it's still pretty good. Okay. We are off here, and I just did the thing I didn't want to do. I closed the YouTube chat. I have it open. I can keep it open. We don't have any people. Because every time I turn it off, a Morningstar and Antlers. I don't think we've had this one. No. We're filling up our Chronicle. At the very least, we're filling up our Chronicle. Okay, 25. We're going to go to 25. I want to do a run for every subscriber we have on YouTube, and we've gone up. And every subscriber we've ever had on Twitch. So it's like, it's going to be like 1,000 runs of this. Open Wounds and Sacrifice. And then this bad boy. Twister and gold. We're going for gold. And you know what? It's not too bad. I feel like we're actually making this work out. Oh, we still have some chargers. Cool. Yeah, we'll take the 10k. But Caps, you know what? I am definitely enjoying the Whirlwind Assassin. It's interesting. It's a different play style, but I'm like, would I like Whirlwind Barb? It's like this, but it's got a built-in bow, which is pretty cool. But then I feel like all I would be doing is horking. I normally play like Frenzy Barb, or like, not Frenzy, like Zerk Barb. I've had a lot of fun with. But I always find it like, it's like, okay, well then I move to like Shout Barb, and I have a little bit of trouble with killing things fast enough. I don't know what Rift Zin is. This is... I've never actually played through fully with an assassin. I did Mosaic up to like level 89. Again, another room full of books. Nothing to read. What is this? Is the survey still open? I will fill it out. Please upgrade the books in Catacombs. Thanks. Okay, with Rift. RW Rift? I've never tried that. Best thing? You know what? I'll look into it. The reason why we're doing Whirlwind Assassin right now is because it could reach the last breakpoint that Barb can't. That's interesting. I did know that. Maybe we got to try to do that. I'm currently running this because we have a thing on stream where every single person who subs votes on what we run to 99 next season. We usually open it up about halfway through the season. And you guys, it was pretty close between like Wind Druid, you guys were looking at for a bit, Enchantress, you guys were looking at a little bit, and then Whirlwind Assassin came by, and it just took the cake. 100% went to Whirlwind. I might switch it up. What's our Terror Zone right now? Rocky Waste, Stony Tomb. You know what? I gotta do my due diligence. I should go to 31, because the old stats for a unique ring is 1 in 31. RW Rift. You know what? What is RW Rift? Is that a martial arts skill? Because I'm not familiar, honestly. I need your guys' guidance. Backseat gaming is allowed. It's in the tags. What is RW Rift? Remember, I am both better and worse at the game than you think I am. Don't estimate me. You'll probably be wrong. I can tell you about the code and spawning intricacies of mobs in Tristram. And the chicken lore. Oh, Rift is a rune word. Oh. You know what? I have to make it for the Chronicle anyway. Let's look at it. We're going to open up the Diablo wiki just so they can mine Bitcoin in the background. With how laggy it is. I'll show you guys the screen here. Yes, love the ads. Hoko Lemgul. It's a polearm. Oh, Tornado on Strike and Frozen Orb. So you rip through with it. Mosaic before Mosaic. Is that the one that spams a bunch of tornadoes and frozen orbs, right? Like all at once. So you would like upgrade kick. And just get like a bunch at the same time. You know, we have a goal rune. We can't really do it though. Because we gotta do Whirlwind. And I don't have enough tokens to reset again. Or I get a free reset, and then I need tokens, I think, for another. But this would be worth trying once we hit level, once we hit. I'd love to experiment with this. It seems like it would be funny. And then, would you toss on a bonus, just wear bone as the armor? I mean, you'd probably run fortitude for the 350. But if you tossed on a bone there for the bone spear proc, could be cool. Just wear all armor that procs something on striking that's high. And just say, you know what? We're putting on a delirium. Why not? That's the build. Is that the build? Is that actually the build? To put it like do bone, or did I just make that up? I'm looking at builds right now. Where's the rifts in? Switch Gaming to RN Jesus made a video on it, but not Rift Assassin Endgame. We're looking at this. Build variants, there's lots of those. Starter setup. I want to see what the gear is though. Rift and Voice of Reason. Or item options. Oh wait, because Voice of Reason gives you Frozen Orb and Ice Blast. Okay. So you could do either. And then where's the helmets? Kira's. A lot of these things are for like hit recovery. Duress Fortune. Bone isn't on the list. That could be funny though. Toss on some rare gloves that just have a proc. There's Drax, which makes sense. Enchant on striking. That's level 10, yeah. Do any of these armors have it? There's When Struck. But I think it would be extra funny if you just did a bunch of different things that have on hit and tried to max the on hit. Call it the unmosaic. What's the opposite of a mosaic? Call it the melting pot. Melting pot build. Okay. Am I getting distracted? A little bit. A little bit. But I'm enjoying myself. I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? Gosh, I hope so. I think I spent more time yapping about the bookshelves than I have been killing Andy. However, important things nonetheless. Your PC die again? It's overheating? Have you checked your like thermal paste for your GPU? Sometimes if they leave the plastic there and it fails, it stops your cooling. A ring, but it's this bad boy. Look at that. It's bad, boys. It's bad. We're going to 31. CPU. Did I say GPU? You're right, Flugan. You're right. Yeah, no, you caught that. Yeah. See, the problem is, welcome, first time chat. I need the corrections. My problem is I can't read. The G's and C's and P's and B's, you know, they all get mixed up in there. Yeah, but thermal paste is what I was thinking. This time PSU away tripping. I think it's a short somewhere. That's possible. Do you have the ability to fix it yourself? Most people don't have like a board to diagnose or like test the circuits themselves or the connections. I definitely don't. I'm sad I wasted that charge. You know what I don't get? How people, when they're dueling, TP around so much, and you know they're just using TP charges on gear. Like, some duels last so long. Or check this belt anyway. If you know another part's working and you could switch it out, that's a good way to diagnose your issues. And that way, if you still have the same problem or if your problem changes, then it gives you a better idea. I really don't need all this stuff either. 2 TPs. I should just recharge it, but nope. We're using our TPs. We're not gonna let those Ort runes go to waste. Let them get purged. I feel like it's okay. So we went left. It wasn't to the left. So for reading it, it's got to be the... Is it the placement of the entrance that determines where it is? Because if it's over on the right, then it's the... Yeah, there's a clone walk tomorrow. But do you mean like soon, like today? Because we were actually at the beginning of stream. This is what we're doing, actually. We're collecting as many SOJs as we can. Sooner. Who's running a walk? Because we have about 214 pledged right now. Is it on Asia? Because I know they were getting kind of close. But I don't see anything in the Discord for announcements. Oh, FBI is going to walk in Asia in a few hours? Okay. No, that checks out. Because we have ours tomorrow at 4 o'clock Eastern time. Last I checked, Barricade had 8 that he was bringing. I have 5. I'd like to bring a couple more. But our luck has not been that good. Hail the Undying has like 180 right now. So that they're the big guys right now. And I know Mr. Lama's community is bringing some too. And Bardock has a few too. I think Bardock has more than I do right now. An ethereal broadaxe, gore shovel. One click at a time, boys. One click at a time. Okay, so I guess if you guys are going to be offline, park in Asia right now. That's a good... if you're going to get Nanny, get Nanny. Was that 31? No, it wasn't. Okay, we got 3 more of these before we get into some TZs. We're doing the 31 because we've gotten quite a few rings. What's our magic find at right now? Oh yeah, 195. We're fine. Do I have any charms that have like a little bit more? I don't think I do. If I did, I'd be wearing them. But yeah, thanks for the info. We'll take a look at that one. Okay, so this is corner. Did not mean to click that button. Caps is here. Everybody run! Run! Okay, we're at 3. And hopefully we can get lucky with this one. I think from the walk that I ran whenever... before... You know, that was actually our fastest go yet so far. Before the season started. I think that counted towards our chronicle. We don't need the captain's mask. Check the gauntlets. Prismatic of Fortune. We'll take it, Caps. We'll take it. Here's your other Amy. Chaos next TZ. No, we'll do it. We'll do Chaos too. Oh, he left. Because we're on 30 and we didn't even use that many charges, which is great. So 2 more. 2 more and then we'll get ready. We'll do some Chaos TZ. I think that'll be good. I got a message. What does this say? Okay. We are good. We got plans. Oh, we're going to toss this in here. All the things we're finding. All the things. And thank you, Caps. So what is the best thing you guys have found this season? I found a Shaco and a Geed's Wager. The Geed's Wager we found pretty early, which was exciting enough. Yeah, pretty much. So what you want to do is to park in Asia. You just host a game in Asia, and then if you're going to be off your computer, just stay in that game. Don't log out. Yeah. Yeah, as long as you're on a Asia server, you have a game. Name, password. Ton of luck with poppables. A Burr Vex 2 ohms. Nice. The Burr Rune definitely high value this season. Rune prices have not gone down nearly as fast as they have in previous seasons. Part of that is stackables. Same thing with even like P-Gems. Stackables have been really good. Everybody's picking up everything. Nobody's leaving anything behind, which is really good for the in-game economy. And then crafting. Oh yeah, Caps found a 1417 Griffin, which is pretty good. Did I lose my chart? I did not prepare charges. We're walking, baby. We're walking. Oh, yeah, that too, that too. You know what? The prices were high before the botters got hit. Which is wild. But people are using runes. Like, where people would previously want to sell stuff like gems for really cheap or runes because they wanted to clear room and clear space so they could actually have real stuff. They're not doing that anymore because, you know what? I don't have 99 PMEs. Is that it? No. That might be. So it's just easy just to like toss them in my stash. I don't need the extra stash space. So there's just more room. Obviously, bots getting hit, that helps too. That too. Because they can't. The difference between somebody who has like a bot farm and somebody who has a bot farm and like they get banned, whatever. Then they need to buy the game again, but also get the expansion. They're less likely to do it because it changes their profit margins. So where they may like break even or do a little bit better, well now it's $30 a bot. Not gonna work for you. I don't know if there's other things where I don't know what the like anti-cheat looks like for Reign of the Warlock. I thought all of their servers got updated. Yeah, they're still LOD bots. I think they're having a tougher time because bot detection's even better than it was before. But now, with a better dev team, a better security team, upgraded servers, it's way easier to detect bots. Which, you know what? It in a way, it's really good. And with such a big... Hello, Mist! How have you been doing? We're back! All for getting rid of bots. With the resurgence we've had in players, Frostburn's nice. With how many people we have now that, like, look at any person streaming on Twitch right now. There's viewership is up across the board. There's more people hanging out, even outside of like prime times. More people are playing the game. Oh, it's system? I'm looking back. Did Mist say anything terrible in the past? No, nothing. We had to check. Welcome, system. Welcome. It's like, did I even recharge my staff? It's like, what is going on? No, I didn't. Now he's back. Now if Mist and System get entered into a giveaway, we know something's fishy going on. Bots previously, they did help keep D2 alive in that when they did get banned during the occasional ban wave, it was still a huge influx of income because they would go and they would buy accounts en masse. Someone with 100 accounts buys 100 copies of the game. On paper, it's 100 new players. Your teasers are at level 90 now? I still have a... Oh, no, mine are level 92. Cool. So, there's a love-hate relationship with bots and stuff like that. Because it's like, yes, they did have a place. But now, with so many people, and the servers being, like super maxed, like, on a primetime day, we would only ever have, like, 2,000, maybe 3,000 people on Twitch watching the content, let alone, like, playing. If I go to Twitch now, how many people are watching Diablo 2? I think it's a lot more. We're gonna go right to the character, or to the, Diablo 2 Resurrected. It's quite a bit. Last I checked, it was like 7,000 people. So it's almost double or triple. I hate how the mic picks up my, like, breathing, and it sounds weird. Oh, yeah, so it's 3,000 right now. We're outside of the prime time. But, like, we were close to 7,000 before. And, like, that's huge. We're getting lots of peeps. The AI let you play the game. First level 90 TZ. You got a unique Amy. Well, this is our 31st Andy, and we did not get anything good. Lots of rings and stuff like that. I do know that because it's not quest bugged anymore, it has been nerfed. But we have 10 minutes. 10 minutes to chaos. So I'm going to host up a TZ here. SirTZ-01. And then if there's someone who's higher level or could host a higher than a level 90 TZ, we can do a bit of a switch. No Kazan, hey, still counts. Still a unique Yami. You didn't have it before, but you got it now. Let's see. Oh, it's Hell Arctic. I know who that is. Please tell me you have more hammers for me. We're gonna. Do I keep the? I'm probably gonna switch off the Magic Find gear. At least for the most part. I just switched 2 pieces. So less gold for us. Less gold for us. We'll actually keep this one just for the resistances. Because it's worth it. Sorry, my... Hold up. I lost my Twitch. I usually have Twitch open on my phone as well. And I'm trying to get this bad boy back open. More Warhammers. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 Warhammers. Okay. We have a new plan, boys. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're going back. We're going back. I gotta open up this side boy here. I'm like, where is my dashboard? Here we go. So 20 Warhammers. That puts us at 39,621 more Warhammers, so we become John Warhammer. Ooh, 175 Poison Charm. I don't think I have that. It's 5 seconds versus 6. Okay, perfect. Because poisons over the same number of seconds don't actually stack. That's still bugged. So I have this one at 4 seconds. This one at 6 seconds, and then this one here at 5 seconds. So if I had any other charm that's stacked at the same time increment, they wouldn't work. They would be incompatible with each other. So that's actually perfect. So we still get more poison damage, which helps us with our venom. Let's see here. Trying to get this bad boy working. I can't hear the stream anymore, boys. I think we might be out of the stream. It looks like it's still working, though. It looks like it's still working. We're still up on Twitch, and we're still up on YouTube. Stacking poison with the same second is not good. No, it doesn't work. That's my understanding of it, at least. Oh, you guys can still hear? Okay, perfect. Galladay, thank you very much. I can still hear and see you guys. We're getting ready right now. And you know what? It's gonna be... I should probably leave this up. About an hour? For sure. Toss this open because we're going to be tossing in or going into chaos in a minute here. Let's see. Oh, I'm itchy too. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta... Okay, we're ready. We're ready. We're not back, but you know what? That's okay. We don't need to be. Oh, I am lagging quite a bit, though. Which isn't helpful. Not the best. Not the best. Oh, that guy's got multi-shot. Yeah, Cold Enchanted is also not good. Cold Stork is no good in Act 5, yeah. Well, it's also a Cold Enchanted Terror Zone. So they're all immune to cold. Oh, who said invite? Oh, yeah. I don't know why it doesn't automatically invite. Is it full, Caps? Or are you in? Because since we're here, we can move to 2. And then, actually, Caps, what level are you right now? Because I can only host a level 90 Terror Zone. Because if you could host, I could join you. Oh, you can host 94K, we'll join you. Because that's 4 levels is quite a bit, actually. Oh yeah, you know what? Actually, Mophobia, yeah, it would make it 95 if it for yours. What's your in-game name? Or like, I guess Twitch name? Or are you in Twitch? Oh, Bam Bam 111. Okay, yeah. Or is he hosting his own game? So I guess we could try that one. Let's see. Bam Bam 1, Password 1. Caps, try to join that one. He made normal! Oh my goodness. We've been sabotaged. Make it 2. We might have to make it a pub. It just depends on how many peeps we end up getting. And then hopefully we find an SOJ here, because we did not have any luck with Andy. Wait, I'm in 2. But this one's also normal. Oh, 3 is open to public. Okay, got it. But we are here. I'm just watching my Twitch face, and it's just like totally frozen here. You guys can't even see it. Like, why am I frozen? Okay, chaos. I don't know if we have enough people for it to be good. Not to be good, but to That's better than my bow for sure. So if anybody wants to come, we're in Bam Bam 3 for TZ. Oh yeah, it's stone? Oh no, yeah. It's not good for me either. I mean, the poison kind of helps, but it's a slow go. Give me that hidden stash. You guys are way up there. I'm gonna take some full jubes on my way. I heard a rune drop. Was it good? A dole. Physical immune is crazy. It's crazy work. My poison isn't really getting to them either because undead don't take a lot of damage to poison. We have to do the ring swap too. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Oh yeah, we can do that now. Bam Bam TZ-1. Bam Bam TZ-1. Let's go, boys. Hopefully, it's not Stone Skin again. Cursed. Okay, I'll take Cursed. Cursed is fine. No issues with Cursed. Okay, we're switching to the Manald Ring. We'll leave the Nagel behind. And then I think we're good. Actually, we're gonna go. It's 2-inch Tommy. Okay, I was trying to read. Reading's hard, guys. Reading's hard. Oh, wrong button here. Mirrored boots. Nice, nice. And now we can actually curse things. The only piece of the Horizon set that I found has been the helmet. I don't know if anybody else has found it. Oh no, you know what? That's a lie. I found the belt too. I think I've seen the chest piece drop. But way earlier, I was talking about the best items we found, and the Geed's Wager and Shaco have been the best ones. Those have funded pretty much the entire build. The boot worth a low? I don't actually know. Are they Natalia's? I don't know what the boots are. I haven't actually tracked. There's a lot of price checking I haven't done this season. Because some of the prices are just so out there. No, it's not there anymore, but... Like, the gold rune, I think, is like 160 last I checked. I was going to sell it, but I've opted to put it in the draw for tomorrow. Oh, the Warlock set boots. I'm not sure. Probably. I know there's a lot of people looking to run full Horizons. Horizon's Legacy. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. They're not bad boots either. Can't Be Frozen is huge. On boots? Are there any boots that have Can't Be Frozen? I don't think there are. Oh, I guess now there are. Interesting. It's probably going to be worth a low. Because I can't think of very many, like, can't be frozen pieces that... another Warhammer! What was that? 39,620. Oh, and make sure, if you guys do end up parking on Asia for FBI's walk, you come back to NA for tomorrow. Wraith Steps. That feels like a new item. I don't know if it is. Probably put my fade back on. Oops. Oh, it is. It is. Okay. Does it also give you cannot be frozen? I went through a lot of my Ort runes here with the TPing. But you know what? We're saving gold. We're saving gold. Oops, not that one. What am I doing? There we go. Okay, so they have different variants for them. So rather than it being like an all stats kind of thing, it's like you got like one tree. Oof. Oops. I will add that, 2 Warhammers. Those Warhammers I will add. A Western Stone and a Claw. I took them all. Making out like a bandit. Huge. Huge. I know you're talking about the boots, but this could be huge too. You know what? It might be better to switch the game name to have a chaos keyword. Like BAM Chaos -3, I think would work. Just because a lot of people are probably using the search feature and looking for a chaos game specifically rather than TZ. Even though we're doing the Terror Zone right now. Yeah, you could pick whatever a game name works best. And then I would stick with the increased number. Because game joining stats usually are better after the second or third game. I did that once against a Venom Lord, and he dropped the Vex rune. I did that once on a cow, and he dropped a Warlock Holmes. Hell yeah. And he dropped a Jaw rune. And it's just like, yep. Do they say, hey, you shouldn't go and stick around and kill the extra packs? That's true. The data doesn't support it. But when it happens, it happens. And the problem with that is I know it's just because it happened. Because I've seen a lot more Jaw runes drop in big groups like this. But then you don't get it. So it's hard to remember it. But then, you like click a side chest and there's a Vex rune, you remember that. You kill one guy who's just like lurking behind, he drops something really good. You condition yourself to do the suboptimal thing. Because it was memorable. It's just like when you drop, toast always dropping on the buttered side. Like buttered side down. It doesn't. But why would you ever remember dropping the toast on the crust side? There's no reason to remember it. It was easy to clean, quick sweep, whatever the situation was. Or they like slipped off your plate. But let's say it does drop buttered side down. Well, now you have to clean it. It's sticky. There's butter everywhere. There's hair sticking to your toast. You're like, I can't believe I did that. Chaos TZ 101. So people are like, wow, they're already on 100? Bunch of... I missed all of it. That's okay. One thing I like is that you can just left-click join, and it automatically closes the window now. That's Chaos TZ 101, right? That's what you said? What does the lobby chat say? Oh, Dash 101. Chaos TZ Dash 101. Oh. Was it always like that? I don't think it was. I remember it not being like that. I remember it being such a pain because I had to like manually move back and forth. I might be lying to you. I have no way of verifying. Phoenix Strike, Mind Blast, Blade Fury. Charcy. Rayquaza's here. The Rayquaza? So, I've noticed something also. Last season... I'm actually going to pin the game name, too. You guys did something. You guys voted for me to roll a Bozon. I guess, season and a half ago. What's the cool thing about a Bozon? Well, you're running strafe, so you can never pick anything up. What are you gonna do? Pick up loot? No. You're strafing. You can't click anything, you're not moving. What did you guys vote for this season? A Whirlwind Assassin. Can I pick anything up while I'm whirlwinding? Absolutely not. So I'm kind of at the point where it's like I've mostly given up on loot. Unless I'm like running a solo area. It's not happening. Not happening. At least with this one, I'm definitely enjoying the leveling process more. And I think with Terrorized Acts, we're going to have a lot more fun. I want to, after the Clone Walk, really start focusing on getting as many of the Eastern ones as I can. And then hosting a couple Terrorized Act 2s with you guys. Mr. Llama in 24 hours doing that hit level 99. So we could just run Terror Tombs for like an extended period of time. And then get some variety, do some other stuff. And then it could be P8, it could be P1. I think he was solo in P8 games for it while everybody else farmed everything else. Mind you, this is what I heard. I watched some of the time that he was doing it, but I was just so focused on our stuff. We just have to hit level 99 before Caps does. That's what we gotta do. Right, Caps? We gotta hit 99 before Patrick hits it twice. Well, Patrick was in chat, but I think Patrick's still in Peru right now. Or Patrick's back. I think Patrick's in Peru, though. Patrick, are you in Peru? I don't know if Patrick's in the chat. Excuse me. BK's Nightmare. Is that a statue? Oh, you're back? As in, not in Peru. I haven't played D2 yet. Okay, okay. When we rush Patrick, I might also rush a Sork. I've been side questing, boys. I've been side questing. I know. But side questing for the community in a clone walk is pretty good. The fact that we made the Stram list was crazy. That's one of the things I've noticed. It's happened more and more often, where I'm like leveling. If I'm not streaming, it's like I'm with kiddos and stuff like that. It's getting recognized in games is actually like a crazy thing. Sometimes it's some of you guys. I'm like, oh, hey. You're like, stream when? I'm like, uh-oh. I'm sorry, but it's 11 p.m. and the kiddo is not sleeping. Oh, no, Caps! But getting recognized in like trades and games and things like that is pretty wild. Like somebody has a game for a trade, they're like, "Oh, I like your mustache." I'm like, "No way! He knows. How do people know?" I was gonna take his jubes, but I thought I'm trying to do better this year, baby. You. His gold, on the other hand, oh boy. You're a thief, Jean Valjean. 'Twas a love of bread. Take his tubes. See, they're extra fast, but I feel extra slow right now. But I feel extra alive also with Fade. We drew the ire of a herald. Oh, gosh. I'm not much of an artist, but I can try. I'm surprised we haven't gotten any, actually, just with the density that we have. But also, it's weird, because it's like when we stram, I find, like, consistently, we have, like, a good 20 peeps. Sometimes we have a lot more. Usually around like when we're doing clone walks and stuff like that, or like season reset, we had like 50 for most of the reset time. But also when you have like 12,000 plus people, all like streaming D2. No, not streaming. When you have like 12,000 people watching, and like 100 people streaming, of course you're gonna have like bigger numbers. It just makes sense. People are looking at the game, seeing how things are going. However, the numbers are down. I find the best days for us are Sundays and Mondays. I think those are like our most popular streams. Hi, Bird Banes. How's it going? But you know what? When we do have streams, even though like we're a smaller group, we always have people chatting, and that's a lot of fun. I have a heck of a lot of fun streaming and hanging out with you guys. But that's where it's weird, because it feels like we're just a small group. But then people will like recognize my username during trades, or they'll be like, "Hey," they'll say something, and I just feel it feels weird. It never happens. No one's playing expansion anymore. Time to sell for a gnome. Beau play. You found the boots. Banshee just found the boots. We were just talking about it, baby Ute. Or sell it for a low rune and get that fortitude. I think is low more expensive than ohm right now. They were pretty close last I checked. Oh, you have a fortitude. Lucky duck. You know, Birdbanes, we might play some expansion. Fortitude. What? It's quote ad. It's quote ad. Oops. That was one of my quotes. Yeah. Mods can add quotes too, I think. We'll see. I gotta figure out what the ad command is for it. So in context, so you can do exclamation point quote to see some of the quotes we've had on stream. And on a slightly racist note, in context, someone was racist in our chat because Automod got them and then they decided to go full crazy. And I got distracted as I usually do, and I wanted to go back to like telling you guys what happened. Birdbanes, I feel like that one needs no explanation. Sky's the limit. That's so good. Man, I totally forgot quotes was a thing. That we had that enabled. And it's so funny, and it's too funny not to keep them. Let me add those 2 Warhammers. 39,619 more Warhammers. We're doing good. And we haven't quite passed 50 deaths. We were at 64 by the time we hit 99 last season. I'm hoping we don't. Fortifood. And I'm gonna I'm checking the command list because we actually have a list of mod commands. And where is it? Exclamation point. That should just be add quote. Well, I don't know. I gotta add something. Got him. Got his ass. Good job, boys. For a Mara's, that's awesome. Mara's is gonna be expensive. What I gotta do is, yeah, well, kind of, yeah. Yeah, I can't go through walls. I don't know if it could go through, like, cages and stuff like that. It probably can. I imagine it can. For the mods, I'm actually gonna add some, the like, AFK games commands. So you guys will be able to, like, or give you guys screen commands. Because you guys could already jail somebody. But change it up so you guys have the chance to, like, actually change up OBS. So, like, change the camera, change the screen. So if I forget to change the screen, give you guys the ability to do that. Scream commands. You know what? That's actually pretty funny. There is a way for us to do that. I do want to do that where we have like voice commands where it's like don't say a certain word and if I do something happens. Like there's a way where I could have it where it's like, if you guys have like a secret word that you set up that I'm not allowed to say, and I accidentally say it, it like disconnects my mouse or my keyboard. Which would be funny running hardcore. Because Birdbanes, we were telling, once I hit level 99, I want to get more into actually trying to do speedruns. Not just the crazy challenges, but just doing a speedrun. And playing hardcore. Playing through hardcore, yeah, and speedruns. Because we have like a lot of our silly goofy stuff, for sure. But I'd like to be able to be like, oh yeah, so I played this like ideal character and I beat the game in like a fast amount of time. Now, am I going to hit like crazy speeds? Definitely not. Am I going to hit record speeds? No. Well, maybe. Maybe. You never know. We could get good at the game. A two-handed axe and a shield. You know what? Stacking the gems is a big one. And a warhammer. Three, two, one. The death sentry, lighting sentry is actually pretty good, but I don't know what you would socket in that. Breath of the Dying, Glorious Axe, Spirit Monarch. You know what? That's one of the things people were doing. I think there's like Ethereal Maul or something like that where you just go for like max possible damage. I did not get that stone shard. You know why? Because I was spinning like a Beyblade. Oh, Breath of the Dying, Glorious Axe. Oh, probably. That'll have a lot of damage. I know some people were like 1500 plus on their weapons, just max. Oh man, is it? Oh yeah, it's extra strong. My problem is the spinning right now. Look at how slow it is. If I'm frozen spinning, I feel like I should do more damage. Look at all that gold. It's all but dissipated. Man. You know, we got some runs in. An occult codec. Alright, there's only one warlock in here. I'm gonna move this over. Another BK Nightmare. Is there nothing a warlock can't do? It can't battle order. It can't say, help! Be cooler if it did. 1 to Tainted. And 1 to Warlock, so 2 to Tainted. What is the BK one? It's one of these. I think that's one of those. Biggest reason to get the expansion is stackable gems. Ethereal Death Thundermaul. It's actually my my metal band's name in high school. Pretty cool. Pay to cheat. The character's too broken and OP. Well, that's how people felt about Druid and Assassin whenever they first came out. And then they didn't. It was cool until I said it was pretty cool. Oh, man. What do you mean? What do you mean? So Hammered in Novasaur? Yeah. Yeah. Hammered in's pretty OP. But it also depends on what you're doing. That's true. That's true. But you know who does have inherent skills that can kill all immunities? The Paladin. Disgusting class. He used to have an ability where he could just walk around and disable immunities entirely. Now he doesn't. Conviction's been totally gone. It's gone, boys. It's gone. Why are we killing this guy, you may ask? Because he's going to drop us a Vex rune. Okay, he didn't that time. But next time he will. You got Andes off of Diablo? Nice. No! That's okay. You can't you don't get the eastern ones when you're spinning. Did we get the J mod though? Strong Monarch of Warding. I don't think there's a single one of those up on Tradery right now. I don't think anyone's ever traded one of those on Tradery. We could probably get like infinite burr runes for that. It's the world's first. It's like Jeweler's Monarch. Does Blade Shield apply to CB2? I think it does. Cap says no. So it doesn't. Caps has been playing this for way longer than I have, so he knows. And another point goes into Fade. 77% damage reduction. Or... Sorry. Oh, yeah. Oh, curse duration. Yeah, okay. That's like a free cure, but you know what? It's not long enough. I mean, we could run Maggot Lair, but that is, I mean, for Oasis Maggot Lair. You know what? We're here. I gotta do a thing, boys. I gotta do a thing. I'm gonna spoil something. There is a little part of our, man wanted to trade, but then he didn't want to trade. He got the Eastern Shard. Do you want the Western Shard? We could trade you. Or if you're here tomorrow, we could run these teasies. Because what I've heard is whenever you do the full act clear, people tend to find more. Oh no! Okay, let's go save him. Let's go save him, boys. Wee woo, wee woo. Cuz John just subbed for 7 months. Welcome home, man. Welcome back. I have a special thing for you. It's been a while, but good morning. We're switching it up because we have a thing to do, because we haven't done this one yet. We're going to the thing. It's here already. Hold your horses, people. Horses, hold your breath. Cuz John, we've speed ran this bad boy, so it's actually going to be quick today. So, what we did, you were here for it, I'm pretty sure. Things aren't going to do themselves. You're absolutely right. Birdbane's not, you know what? There have been some on LOD. I don't think there have been any on, what's that silly thing called? On, Wrath of the Lich King. Because, a lot of the people who are botting, they're staying on LOD, so they don't have to buy an extra copy. I don't know if the protection's a little bit different. Yeah, Asia did. So they have better control of the market whenever anyone who's on Reign of the Warlock doesn't have access to an Annie. That's the thought process, at least. I think it's probably more likely because for each bot you'd have to pay $30 to get a new, to get access. Which they probably aren't going to want to do. We're almost done, Cuz John. It's just laminating. So this is one of the things I want to do. This is actually our next goal. What I want to do, I'll show you guys. Cuz John, 7 months of subs. I'm doing it from 6 months on for everybody. Are you ready? You've been memorialized. 7-month sub on this day, Cuz John. You are going in the stack. You are right now beside Mayoka. Mayoka did 3 subs. They're keeping them forever. Anyone who had gifted subs or subbed for 6 months, any of our long follower guys, tier 2 and up. From now on, what we're doing is we are printing them on full photo stock cards. Metal Fingies gets an exception because he rated us with 40 peeps. Yep, we're doing the big bits too. The reason why we're saving it to like 6 months or like tier 2 and up or like bigger gift subs and things like that is because this guy's gonna drop us a burr rune. I just know it. No, you didn't. For clipping John again? Yeah, but I don't have a command for that one yet. It's because the photo stock, it costs like 50 cents a print. But what I want to do is Nutty had a video on doing it with a receipt printer. So the receipt printer is, it uses heat rather than ink. And it's like on a 80mm roll. And if you get one with an auto cutter, you just hook it up and it automatically does it right away, rather than what we did here. So this is a photo printer that's only connects to the phone. So what I did is I changed up his code a little bit. So rather than it creating a HTML file, pulling a JPEG or like a PNG, sending it to an HTML so it could be read on a printer, printing it and then deleting it, I switched it so it takes the HTML that it would send to the printer, the PNG to HTML, sends it back to the PNG, and then uploads it as a PDF. And then that PDF gets saved and it gets uploaded to a G drive, which I can access remotely and then print from the phone onto the photo printer. But all I have to do is when the trigger happens, print it on the phone to the photo printer. So I have to manually allow it. But the cool thing about that is that it's also saved and memorialized forever. But now we have a way of engaging more. One thing I want to do. There's a lot of letters in there. It doesn't talk to printer, it talks to Google Drive. We get a PDF instead. A Warhammer! I see it, I see it. It's an Iron Stone Warhammer, too. That's a lot of letters, and I'm not reading them. No, that's a lot of words, and I'm not reading them. A flail and a dual rune. And I still didn't get it, and I was right there not spinning. It's not for me, boys. It's not for me. TLDR. Photo printer. What we want to do is, with the support, get a, like, Epson photo printer. And potentially get a second camera. So that when it prints, Willie D has this. I think, where it switches his camera angle for whenever like something happens and there's a raid and it does caps. No VCam. But here's the thing: I want to have like mods be able to change the camera and stuff like that. So move it to a different position, flip it upside down, foot cam maybe. Not at this point in time. Not at this point. But have it so that whenever something prints on the small photo printer, it switches the camera over or opens up a new camera above us, and then you can see it print. Okay, I'm determined to do one thing and one thing only. Grab that statue. No statue. No statue. We did our best. We did our best. We tried. So Skynet just needs the printer. No, Skynet needs the phone. Remember, Skynet was only an enemy because they programmed Skynet to do everything in its power to defend itself. Then they found an online virus that they couldn't figure out what it was doing. And they tried to terminate it. And it turns out it was Skynet. So Skynet decided to protect itself from the people who were trying to kill it, who didn't know it was Skynet. They only drop when the boss is terrorized. Ah, beans. Well, I thought I had one to terrorize Act 4. No, I only have it in non-ladder. I was just going to terrorize it. Well, I didn't know, but you can find the terror shards in non-terrorized zones. Oh, what? Can't be frozen. That's going to be something I'm going to try to look for. I think a Raven Frost is going to be in my best interest. But we'll see. We'll see. Or those boots that you guys keep talking about. The Horizons boots. But I think we need the Crushing Blow anyway. Ooh, that's not good. You got a Raven? Man, you can't give me a Raven Frost. That's too much money. There we go. Sorry. I'm not doing what I should be doing here. The small triangles. You do a lot of damage, actually, as a whirlwind assassin. It's just a matter of being good at the game. And the small little triangle ones. Tuxedo was slain by an afflicted. No! Where did they go? I'm locked in, boys. We're doing a lot of damage. Yeah, those boots are good. Tyrael's Might is one. A cham rune in anything is good. If this is a 3/20/20, we'll be rich. Well, it was a 30. That's for gold. What's for level... Oh no, now I can host level 91 Terror Zones, which means Grand Charms can roll 45 life. So much defense. Yeah, definitely. I feel like nothing's really changed for these. No. 50 deaths. We got taken down real quick there. That was crazy. Oops, I did the wrong thing. I think my fate expired. Whatever it was, I took a lot of damage. But we just leveled, so we're okay. After so many battles? Oh no. We can help you find a new one. Why? You know, I'm wondering, why does it feel like these guys are so much harder than they were a second ago? It's like, am I doing something wrong? I gotta be doing something weird with my... I don't think I'm cursing them. Or did we lose major DPS? I know my Merc is dead, and he's been freezing him up actually. Oh, we lost Caps! No! Caps, you were doing all our damage. When did we lose Caps? Caps, it's open again. Caps, it's back. GG's last one? Okay, yeah. No, that sounds good. What I'll probably do is I'll do like a Terrorized Act 1 for us. What is this? Of course I couldn't pick that up. Triangulated mail. That's Eisen's. Come on, 3-socketed, 100 life. Ah. It exists. Oh, you left when the TZ was over. Okay, yeah. Now, if you guys want to join, I'm going to host just an Act 1 terrorized game. So all of Act 1 will be a TZ. My aim is to kill Andy and hopefully get an SOJ. But what I also have is, I don't know if you guys have seen this. You might have. You might not have. More's going to follow from it because I'm actually working on a project right now. These are bail points and saturation points for every single zone in, not every single zone, but a lot of the zones in Act 1. My plan or my intent is to actually make it for every single zone now that every single zone could be terrorized. But we don't have data on some of the zones, so I need to dig through that. So if you didn't know, in Diablo 2 Resurrected, there is a you know what, actually I'm gonna close this. You guys don't need the Excel. I can just literally open up the PNG I made and zoom in, so that way it's a lot cleaner for you. Guys, come on. It's got to be clean. So I've shared this with a few people. I haven't shared this with everybody. Save my own image. It's my saturation guide. It's going to get better. and it's going to get more complete as we move along. So the goal is to do it for every single zone in the game. Where did it go? We're going to open this on full screen, because I don't think you guys need to see everything. Here we go. Okay. Or zoom in. So this is our saturation guide. We have some of the ideal numbers if you guys are looking to min-max or try to maximize the elite kills per minute that you're getting whenever you're clearing areas. Obviously, if you guys are doing full clear, if you're hunting heralds and you want to do full clear, if you're in large groups, this may not always be the most effective. One of the big motivations for this as well is for capitalizing on the saturation glitch. I've elaborated on it a little bit. I'm going to be putting out a video in the next day or two that goes over what the saturation glitch is, how to capitalize on it, and some of the actual benefits to it. For spoiler, you could bring Tristram from 24 million experience an hour to a minimum of 31 million experience an hour. Yeah, 50% more just on the experience side. So every area has a elite pack that's set to spawn. There's specific areas like Frozen River, for example, that have not only a super unique, but guaranteed locations for champion spawns. Those champion spawns are also force spawns, so they act like a super unique. They will eat up one of the elite pack numbers for a spawn area. So let's say you go to Tristram. If you go to Tristram and you spawn Griswold or the center champions before you've hit the maximum, then you limit the number of other uniques that you can get. On average, you're only going to get 1 to 2 other packs once Griswold and the center champions have spawned. However, you can actually increase the spawns that you get from 3 to 4, which is the elite pack maximum, up to 6. If you spawn Griswold and the center champions last. To do this, you got to do something controversial. You got to go counterclockwise in Tristram. So not going clockwise, because when you go clockwise and down, you end up spawning in the center champions and Griswold first, because they always spawn towards the south face, just a little bit past the portal. So if you go up, hug the wall around the corner to check the right side, the top, the left, and then the bottom, you're going to get more packs. Doing this, when Tristram was terrorized, I did manage to get it up to 7. The reason I was able to get it to 7 is because a herald spawned, so it doesn't really count. Technically, I got Den of Evil to 3 because we had 2 heralds in Den of Evil. Also doesn't count. But you can actually set yourself up for success by optimizing your pathing to get more elites. When in Tristram, if you do the saturation pathing, you could get about 30 elite packs per hour, and that's the minimum. If you maximize it, or if you have a higher average, you could actually get 60 to 90 elite packs in an hour. Now, that terror zones are only 30 minutes. 30 minutes of Tristram, doing 1 run a minute. I actually did the math based on 1 run every 2 minutes because I'm super slow. And I just assumed everyone else would be slow. You can really, really skyrocket the experience that you're getting. It's 200% is what you could get if you're closer to the higher end side. You're a little bit faster, more efficient. I said it was about 150% because I downplayed it. I downplayed the saturation glitch in the video because if I gave you the actual math and the actual stats, which I do part reference, you wouldn't believe it. It brings Tristram from being a bottom 3 zone in some of the terror zone experience charts that are out there to the top 5. I said top 10. And I placed it at the minimum possible XP. Like, let's say you only... let's say every single run you did failed to fully saturate, but you got the maximum caps. Or packs, where it was 4. Your average in Tristram goes from being a 3.5 to guaranteed 4. That's the minimum. The bare minimum. when it comes to saturation. And that's assuming you stick to the native cap the entire time and you never hit saturation, which is 5, and then the full saturation, which was 6. So 6 packs every time. It's crazy. The difference is crazy. But this also applies to every single zone that has a super unique. So the Countess, the main floor path, if you clear the side rooms first in level 5, you can actually get more packs versus going straight to Countess. Which is crazy. But I also have different tips because some areas don't have any super uniques. They're not easily predictable, or the spawn for the super unique is pretty much random. I was able to, in Far Oasis, show off that most of the packs will spawn in the areas you go to, but we know that all the packs will spawn in the areas you go to. But Dark Elder will spawn in built-up areas. So if you look on your map and there's an open field to your left that has like a bunch of walls around it, and then there to the right there's a bunch of like the decrepit buildings. If you go to the left, you're more likely to maximize your the elite pack saturation versus if you go to the right where Dark Elder is. And we showed that off because we did Far Oasis. Or no, we did Lost City. Sorry, yeah, it's Lost City, not Far Oasis. And we got 7. So we showed off, okay, it works. You can hit saturation. The reason being, the placed champions, so the ones that are hard coded, like the center ones and like the Kane guards and Tristram, and super uniques have to spawn no matter what. They'll always eat a slot. But if you maximize it first, they don't eat the slot till they spawn. That's where you can get more out of it. There's things to be said about Travancore. So the Council, the true packs that you actually get is 4 to 5. The Council, even though there's 11 members with 3 super uniques, they only count as 1 pack. But if you clear the side rooms first, so in your pathing, if you go down and then to the right and then up, if you get 3, or if you find 3 packs and then the Council is 1, you've hit like in the area. You're fine. Like, you did it. If you hit 4 packs, you've automatically which you usually will if you go to the downward pathing first. You're gonna maximize the zone every single time you run Trav, no matter what, by not running straight to the Council. Now, if you hit 5 packs at the bottom, you've broken the game's spawning logic. You've spawned more packs than what's supposed to be coded in. And that's what the saturation glitch is. It's you're super saturating the area, you're hitting the max, and then you're going for the super uniques. Certain areas are predictable, other areas not so much. River of Flame is one that can work because you know where the offshoot pathing is. You're gonna find the forge. If you do a full clear of the river and then you hold off on exploring where you know the forge is, if you can get those 7 packs, you could force it to 8, which is where it's super cool. Controversial thing I said, which is, it's true. Sorry, boys, it's true. The seal bosses don't count towards the counter at all. They are super uniques, like Vizier, Desace, Infector, or Infestor. I think Infector of Souls, yeah. He doesn't infest. They don't count. You can spawn them before, you can spawn them after. It's pretty much always going to be 9 to 10 packs. The reason why they don't count and why they're bonuses is because they're calculated as part of a different bucket. They spawn as part of seed mechanics, or seal mechanics, and they don't count towards the map's monster density seed, which is where this info comes from. So because they're tied to that, that's why it doesn't work. Now, Den of Evil is actually coded for 2 to 4. In the code, 2 to 4 elite packs should be there. However, the Den of Evil and Corpse Fire, weirdly enough, is tied to a quest mechanic. Because he's calculated as part of the count, no elite pack variants will spawn. So it's a bit of a spawning bug with it. Because it's quest linked, the only thing that could spawn is Corpse Fire. You will never find an elite or anything else there. Now, can you find a Herald there? Yes. Now, Can you find a herald there to spawn while you have the Den of Evil quest active? I have no idea. That would be something to test. If you had a terrorized Den of Evil. Hear me out. Get the ire in a couple of places. Because the ire, once you draw the ire out like 2 or 3 times, loading into new zones will be it. Clear out the Den of Evil, or clear out the Bloodmoor. Know where the Den of Evil is. Terrorize Act 1. Get the ire to load a couple of times. Have a character that has not completed the Den of Evil quest. Go to the Den of Evil. And see what happens. Try to, if you don't get it to spawn, don't do it. But yeah, go back. There is a bit of an Easter egg in the game where if there is a shaman left alive and fallen, and you bring it down to 2, the counter to 2, and then he resurrects a fallen, it actually brings the monsters remaining up to 666. Or if it goes to 5 and then above, it goes to 666 because it's always 5 or less. So if you only have 5 guys left and one gets resurrected, it brings it up, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I saw that Easter egg a little while ago when we were doing the No Stone Unturned run. But these are just some of the basic saturation areas. Frozen River. I need to do some of the math because certain areas have guaranteed champion spawns. And where you have guaranteed champion spawns, if it's in a predictable area, you can actually get higher levels of saturation than with a super unique. So, just like Tristram, that goes from a 3 to 4 zone to a 4 to 6 zone. Really, it's a 5 and 6 zone when you're saturating. You could probably, let's say, if Bloody Foothills has one, well, 2 super uniques attached to it. If it has 1 or 2 extra spawns, you can turn it into a potential 9-pack zone. Or if it has champ spawns. I gotta go through the list. It's already up on, I think Max Roll has a breakdown of every single zone that has a forced champion spawn. And that's what we want to do. That's where a lot of the time, like, syncs have come from, not streaming. It's me doing the deep dive into these and also making it look pretty. I don't have a stamp on this yet. It's in the Discord, though. So if you guys take a look at the Discord, it's in our guides, and I'm gonna keep expanding on this and making it a little bit better as we go. For anyone on the YouTube, you gotta come to Twitch to get the Discord link. It's not happening. Not going over. Click on the channel. I have it linked. And under any video description, watch one of the videos. Let's see, and I had it saved because I sent it out to a couple people to take a look at. I do love that Griffin's also away. 199 health is pretty cool, Caps. It's pretty cool. Health, defense. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna host a game, or does someone else want to host a game? Someone who could host a higher level TZ with me, and I'm gonna terrorize one of the acts. And then we could just do some farming. It's 91. It's 91 anyway. I might just host it. Because why not? Sir, Act 1. Act 1. All ter... Oh no, let's see. How would I do this? Act 1. All terror. Yep, and then I'll just wait. Act 1 that. I'll just do A1-all-TZ. Perfect. I'm hosting Act 1-all-TZ. Hopefully, it's not Stone Skin. Because if it's Stone Skin, making a new one. That's Cold Enchanted. That's fine. It is what it is. I would definitely take some assassin gear you're never going to use. If you got some, I'll take some. I could actually get rid of this. It's a mosaic! Imagine. Imagine. The man pulls out a mosaic. Would be crazy. What do you got for us, Doom? Happy Saturday, everybody, also. I hope you guys are staying hydrated, because I'm definitely not. I'm burping here. It's Letha. Oops. Did I pop it? Did it work? Okay. Act 1's been terrorized. I'm gonna go to the pit. The pit is the gold standard of terror zones. Why is it the gold standard of the terror zones? Because it's 8 to 11 packs. It's high density. It's worth the full clear. Monastery Gate usually has 1, sometimes 2. There's no super unique. There's no way to bug it. Coronet. We'll take it. Is it good? No. But this is a good way to level. Now, I should be killing the packs on the way, but you know what? We'll kill the packs on the way out. Oops, that's the wrong. This is where we found the goal rune. No good for cold sorceresses. You're right. Time to respec. You can come join me on my side if you'd like. I'll kill this pack real quick and then I'll come back. I gotta get better at smaller triangles, just small ones. But yeah, the density here is really good, which is perfect. Stay in town for extra peeps. I'd love to see it. A phase blade, and that's Kenchi's tiara. One to traps. You know what? We'll take that. Draw the ire of a herald. And martial arts! Hell yeah. Well, let's see if I could draw the ire of a herald faster than they can. The pit level 1! Nice! Now are people going to come? Or am I free to kill them myself? Let's see. Are people coming? No, they're not. But guys, what if I die? Is that... I would say, is that it? That wasn't it. I gotta switch again to... It's the one thing about, That's one thing about having a level 5 battle orders that's not the best, is that it doesn't last very long. Oh, my loot got jacked? Yeah, no, I didn't see anything really on the ground. Other than the, what's it called? I saw, like, the circlet and the PB. Hopefully you didn't drop anything too good, sorry. Yeah, I was not there. There's no password on the game. Hopefully you didn't drop a Raven Frost. Okay, so that's it for sure, I think. Ooh, yeah, okay, that hurts. Now, I know it's because I'm, oh, they have might. Okay, what was that? I didn't even click anything. I didn't even click anything, and it just rolled. Oh, it's Thorn's aura. I thought it was might. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. Well. That's crazy. I'm like, how did I die instantly? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Well. That's crazy. Back to no XP, boys. That's okay. It wasn't even that much. I will go back. I can't believe it. I was like jumping around a little bit there, and I'm like, that's crazy. How's that happening? Turns out there was more to it. It does feel like, yeah, you know what? It definitely feels like Iron Maiden. It's very reminiscent. I remember just like, it's like, I just, why would I ever do Hell Chaos when anything else exists? It's terrible. Because all you would do is get Iron Maiden to death. I'm trying to think of a good way to go about it. I feel like if I could kill one of them away from the aura, that would be the way to go. A winged knife. I think I have this one actually. No, I don't. Run, walk. Nope. Okay. I might have to TP back myself up here. I feel like if they fight each other and then some of them actually have thorns, it'll kill them faster. And then we could just work it out from there. It's like, am I taking a long time or is my bow just not lasting very long? Oh, see, that's terrible. Now, is that how much damage I'm going to do in PvP? Because if it is, then, man, people are going to have trouble. And yeah, he's dead. Yeah, Thorns is devastating. I know there's strategies for Whirlwind Sin to do a to use Bramble. I think that's for the reduced the poison res. Okay, so they're dead. I'm going to try to get these guys to fight each other. I think that guy's the Herald. I think this is our best strategy too. If I could draw the Herald out. Whoa, what? What was that? Oh my god, I didn't even click anything. I didn't even hit anything. He was dead. Man, this, of all the Heralds we've fought, this one's been the worst. But with those two deaths and with the last one, that actually brings us up. If you guys can guess it. We've died a couple times, boys. We've died a couple times. This actually brings it up to 53 deaths. Because I didn't track that last one in Chaos. Which is wild. Wild. We're going to be this level for a little while, guys. Yeah, Thorns is disgusting. Disgusting. And rejoin. Because at this point I had no XP anyway. That's crazy. Oh. Hello? There we go. So slow though with the cold aura. Maybe we skip stone skin and cold. for something else for sure. Is it F11 that does it? 10, 9, no, there we go. Thorns is crazy. The walk planned. Okay, yeah, it's 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's tomorrow? Let me triple check. I can let you know how many hours it is from now because I actually have the hammer time posted. We're looking at... oh, there's a walk actually by FBI coming up pretty soon in Asia. The exact time, I don't have that one. Our walk... Oh, wait, we don't have an exact time for the FBI one, but it'll be sometime after the next 2 hours. Hours is going to be in 12 hours. Yeah, it'll be Softcore Ladder, Mr. Llama, Barricade, Lucky Luciano, D2 Hustlers, D2 Clone Hunters, Hail the Undying, That Dude Willie, General Bardock, Drofa Show, Ward of the Wise, and us, and Sweet Phil are going to be selling SOJs tomorrow. And there's enough for there to be a couple of walks. Yeah, no problem, no problem. No, always happy to help. Give us a follow, we'll be streaming it. And then we'll be leaving real quick. Or do ! Enter, because all of the items that we found in collecting the SOJs, or trading for the SOJs, we're going to be giving away. So far, it's a goal rune. So far, it's a goal rune. We have a couple other like uniques in there if you want any of those. But the big one's the goal rune for tomorrow. Hopefully, we could find some other stuff. But at the moment... we haven't. We haven't. But we're going to do our best to get some more goodies in there. And, oh! Are you Burnsy? Burnsy Bahoy? Wait. Burnsy Behoy. Or are you on YouTube? Because I wasn't looking at the chat because I was dying so much. If you're the same person there, do you need to kill Hell Bale to spawn declone? I don't think so. I think as long as it's a Hell game, he'll spawn at the near super unique. I know it's interfered with people just leveling before. It doesn't have to be a terrorized game. So it's not tied to those specific mechanics. As long as it's a Hell game, you're good to go. He will be there. Yeah, I've had games that haven't been completed where it's like Act 1 is fun and they just started out and he was in there. So we're gonna try not to die. But yeah, for Burnsy, yeah, same thing. There's gonna be an FBI one in the next 2 hours. Ours is gonna be in about 12. We're looking at about 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 2 p.m. Mountain Time, which is my time zone. And we're going to start selling Hail the Undying. Huge shout out to him. He's posted in the chat. He has like 200 SOJs by himself, pretty much, is his goal. So there's probably going to be a couple of walks, and they're going to be spaced out. The reason why they're going to be spaced out is because the queue for the amount of people who are going to need help on the walks is going to be pretty large. We're expecting at least 190 people. Yeah, at least 190 people requesting help. So they want to be able to clear the list and the Clone Hunters queue before the next walk. So there's probably going to be 3 walks tomorrow on NA. Yeah, he randomly spawned. It happened to me once for the first time when we were actually in Chaos. And we opened the seal and like Diablo popped up. We're like, what the hell is this? Yeah, an Eastern Shard! We did it, boys! We did exactly what we were trying to do. Yeah, it's terrible, terrible. Because it bugs it. The game gets soft locked. If you don't know, nice. Eastern Shard's what we wanted. So yeah, the walk will be in NA. It'll be Reign of the Warlock. FBI is actually planning one in Asia. He didn't give us a specific time, but the announcement is that it's at 4 a.m. my time, so 2 hours and 5 minutes from now is the earliest the walk will be. So if you're going to be on, it's going to be Softcore Ladder, and it's going to be on Asia. So that walk is going to happen at some time after 2 hours from now. So you have 2 hours to chill, or you can park your character in a private game in Asia, and then chances are you'll wake up to a clone. If you want that sweet early Annie. And Twitch recently changed its rules, so I'm going to be actually getting a dual chat icon so people can see on YouTube that you're chatting to. I just got the streamer bot set up so I can actually see YouTube chat too. So we do have people on YouTube, guys. I'm not just talking to myself. He's real. He's real. Burns Ahoy is real. I'll just toss like 1 or 2 of these in there. Let's make it a little bit easier. It's easier when the shadow does it for you, so you don't have to switch abilities. Oh, this game is definitely not. Oh no, it was. I'm like, where'd everybody go? This game's not P8 anymore. It's like, oh no, it is. I just turned it off. Turned off the screen. So one thing you will learn is I cannot read. Can't read. At least names. I like. Oh, that Sabingo was one of the more comical ones. It's oh, that's a Bingo is his name. I said, oh, that's Sabingo. Name's terrible. Burnsy B Hoy. Is that how you say it? Because I wanna be right with the names. I called Parsons 9 arsons for like almost a year. Might or Merc, you know what? I'm starting to agree, Caps, because I was having a lot of issues with survivability because I was using treachery and it really wasn't doing me any justice. But I think my issue now is actually damage. Yeah, the first super unique encounter. So yeah, we got like the 2 hours from now walk, 2-ish hours from now, and then we have a 12 hours from now walk. Might as well get everything actually done. The amount of like pre-buff things that you have for this is kind of wild though. Yeah, Rockinishu. Whose TP is that? I think it was Catacombs that he spawned at. No, his name. No, what's your name? Which TP? Yeah, which TP? TP. Oh. Hopefully he's not too close to the portal. Where is his Herald? Okay, perfect. Well, we killed that Herald. Now we can go to the pit level 2, boys. Finally, we're upgrading. This is actually super interesting. This is my first time actually like doing a full like terrorized act, mainly because I didn't really have enough of the charge to like substantiate it. But the game filled up pretty quickly. I think I'm gonna try to hit 94 as fast as I can. I think that's basically just bail games, which I don't really want to do, just bail games. And with how much I've died, how do I keep... What is the duration of this? 110 seconds. It feels like I'm not taking 110 seconds, but you know what? Maybe I have. Maybe I've just been side questing too much. But Caps, we will look at that Might one. I feel like that's going to up our damage by quite a bit. Or, hear me out, Act 1 Mercenary with a Faith Bow. We can't afford it right now. The loot potential is good. One thing I really like about the Terror Zones, at least, is that we could saturation glitch our way up to getting more packs. What do you mean impossible? Oh, I don't need that. And we could clear certain areas that we wouldn't be able to clear otherwise and get a lot more out of it. And then the loot is definitely better with the Terror Zones, especially with like the new some of the new what's it called, mechanics? The new, like, loot mechanics. The heralds, specifically. Let's get turn one or two of these guys. I know this guy's he's a champ. So, if we get higher levels of saturation, we could clear smaller areas faster, not have to worry about anyone TPing. And then, I don't know, just do more, do better. I kind of elaborated on the saturation glitch a little bit. It's not necessarily a glitch, and more of a special way of moving in different zones in order to get more loot. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it! I broke it. Not gonna, yeah, don't do that. You've never heard of it before. Oh, you know what? Let me tell you. I've been yapping about it quite a bit. I do need some water.
Water.
So.
Water. Water.
It's a bit of a funky chunks. Of course I missed you. I've been so thirsty this whole time. I was just telling Caps how thirsty I was. So the saturation glitch. It's an interesting glitch. I can't say we discovered it because I'm certain there's someone somewhere who's talked about it, but I don't think anyone's really talked about it that much. I'm working on a video right now to highlight it and showcase it for everybody. Do you want to hear the juice first, or do you want to hear the boring coding math stuff first? Because I'll tell you all of it. I'll tell you all of it. Juice first, then maths. Okay. If you look at the charts for experience, Tristram is the third worst out of the terrorized zones before Reign of the Warlock to potentially be terrorized. Third worst. Utilizing the saturation glitch, it brings it up to the top 5 in terms of experience per hour. Packrack, I haven't seen you in stream in some time. I've been streaming way more consistently, so we had a bit of a break period in like February. It was basically a wash. February? It's February now. It's March now. January was basically a wash. Hospital stuff happened. There's a couple other crazy things. Anyway, we were out of here. We were like out, but we're back. We're back now. We're back now, and we're happy, and we're looking to be way more consistent than we have been. But, boys, saturation glitch. I know some of you peeps have already been here for it, but I'm gonna dive into the juice a little bit. So, the saturation glitch. Here's a cute little. Thank you, man. Thank you. Here's a chart I made. It's not watermarked yet, but if you join our Discord, feel free to take a look. I think Vito, you might already be in our Discord. Feel free to take a look. The saturation glitch. So, in the game's code, every single area is programmed to have a certain number of elite packs that can spawn at a certain density. So, elite packs, there's going to be a minimum and maximum number of elite packs in hell that can spawn in a given area. Certain areas will also have super uniques. One thing that we had identified is that the forced spawn champions, so like in Tristram, in the center of town, you're always going to have a champion pack, no matter what. They are forced to spawn and work exactly like a super unique. Super uniques and those center champions, and Frozen River, for example, has its champion pack in specific locations too, eat one of these elite pack counters. So if I go to Tristram And I go right to the middle. I kill Griswold and the center pack, and I kill the maximum amount of other packs I could get is 1 or 2. So 1 or 2 other elite spawns, and that's it. Usually what'll happen is you'll go to Tristram, it's 3 packs, you're done. There's no reason for you to go around, check the corners, nothing's going to be there, because you've already hit the native cap for that area. You can utilize something which I've coined the saturation glitch, because what you're doing is you're breaking the game's spawning logic to go above what's the hard-coded maximum. So Griswold and the Center Champions, if you spawn them in last, very last, after 4 packs have already rendered, you actually up Tristram up to 6. So 2 more than what the native cap is. So what you could do is you could optimize your pathing so that you render them in last. It's a glitch, technically. It's working exactly how it's intended. But in order to utilize that pathing, what you got to do is don't go down, don't go straight, go counterclockwise along the walls. If you walk counterclockwise along the walls, what's going to happen is you're going to render in those packs first. And then you could go to the bottom corner, and then you can see Griswold and then the center pack. I've tested it, and I have a clip, which I'm happy to show you guys, if you guys would like. But yeah, you can get 6 packs there. And I got 7 in one of my runs. To be fair, it was terrorized, and one of them was a herald. So it doesn't really count. It's a game changer with heralds because you do want the more packs. On one of our last streams, I did a run in Lost City. We know Dark Elder will always spawn in a built-up area. So where like a bunch of the abandoned buildings are. So if you have the option of going left or right in Lost City, and you're going to clear the area, if you clear an open field first and clear champion packs there, and then get Dark Elder, you can actually bring this number up to 7, which we did. Different areas will have similar things. Some places will have a super unique, but you won't get a saturation value out of having them. So, let's say not Frigid Highlands. What's the area's name? It's just outside of Harrogath. It's not. It's the Bloody Foothills. Bloody Foothills. Oh, Bloody Foothills. Yeah. If you take the Frigid Waypoint, you load in Shank first. Bloody Foothills. But if you run from town towards Drakenshank, you're going to get more packs because you're going to get Shank last because he's at the very end. So if you go that way, you're more likely to get 7 packs. Or 6 or 7 packs. Sorry. There's a couple of other cool little things that we found along the way. The controversial thing. Seal bosses do not count towards the counter. No extra saturation is possible with them. The reason being is because they're tied to the seal mechanics, not the game's monster loot, or the map's monster density seed. So because they're loaded onto seal mechanics and they're quest linked, they don't affect the number at all. Some people thought they did, but the stats don't line up, and they don't. It's in the code, they don't. But one cool thing, Den of Evil is actually coded to have 2 to 4 packs. But it doesn't. There's no packs. Only Corpse Fire. He's in the back every time. The reason being is Corpse Fire is quest linked. So because he's quest linked, and also are all the mobs there, no packs spawn. So is it bugged? Kind of. It's because it's linked to the Den of Evil. So it's a quest. There's only ever going to be one. We got 3 in there total with the Corpse Fire because we had 2 heralds, which again doesn't count, but it's still cool enough. What I want to see is if someone beats the game, they still have the Den of Evil quest, and a herald spawns, or can you force a herald spawn in Terrorized Den of Evil, or get a one to spawn there? What happens to the quest? Because the herald wouldn't be quest linked. It's a brand new mob. that spawns in the area. I don't know. Would it still count? Would it be Force Quest linked? Or not? Or would you not get it? Exactly. That's exactly it. Because when you have interference with quest linked or with quest, it usually doesn't work. So if you have like a declone spawn in what's that super silly thing called? You know what? New question. This would answer the question probably. If declone replaces corpse fire, can you still beat the Den of Evil quest? Is it possible? Because he is a super unique. He does spawn in the Den of Evil. But if he replaces him, yeah, is the quest linked for it? Yeah, so I don't know. I'm sure people have tested it. People have had to have tested it. For I know Heralds, it could be a little bit different. You guys are drawing the ire of Heralds everywhere. Unfortunately, every single character I've ever had going through hell has has beaten the Den of Evil. So it's not something I could exactly test right now. Though it would be cool. Would be cool to test. But yeah, that's the saturation glitch. Not really a glitch, but kind of a you're breaking the game by using clever pathing. That's it. If you can understand which super unique is in that area and where they usually spawn, you can kill packs in other areas. For areas that also really don't have like linear pathing or things like that, I've been putting together a guide for each and every area for how to farm it effectively. So, Stony Field, usually sweep all the way to the Tristram entrance. And then, you know, counterclockwise in Tristram, we're setting up. And then certain zones, like, I always go with the good examples. Arcane Sanctuary, 7 to 9 packs. We actually did this on a stream. We got 7 packs in one loop. We did every other loop, and we could not find any more packs. We killed the summoner. And then, at the very end of the final loop after killing the summoner, just on the tiny tip of a corner, that's just on the other side of the first loop we took, there was a pack. Because they were close enough in the first loop to spawn on the other wing. So, we actually got 9 fully. Just by taking all that path, just by following that pathing. So, when it comes to Arcane Sanctuary, it's hard to optimize, but generally, if you're going for the maximum possible elite kills per minute for experience or for farming, you're not looking for keys or anything like that, do one loop, leave. If you have a split group, okay, you're splitting up the packs, but the reason being is if you get 7 packs in one loop, it's not worth doing the other 3 loops for 2 packs. Because in the time it took you to clear the one, by the time you clear the full thing to find those other packs, you could actually be done 3 more games. So you could be way, way, way faster, being faster that way. One cool little tidbit for you, if you guys are interested. The false tombs. The false tombs for Tal's tombs are so fast. Except for one of them. One of them is huge. Why is it huge? It's just random, right? No, it's not. There aren't actually 7 tombs. There's 6 false tombs, 1 true tomb, and 1 super unique tomb. The one false tomb that's super large always has a super unique ancient Ka. He's the purple Radamant looking guy in classic graphics. He's always spawns in the large false tomb. There's always a treasure room. So the treasure room elite and ancient Ka are the ones that usually spawn in there. It's a very, very large map with very low density. The best practice, if you're running all the tombs, is to kill 4 champion packs near the entrance, because they're always going to be close to the entrance. If you see ancient Ka in the treasure room quickly, okay, you can get those 2. But as soon as you're done clearing 4, leave. Because by the time you're done fully clearing his extra large tomb, you could have already killed 12 other packs in 3 more tombs. Because it takes about 3 times the amount of time to clear that tomb versus the other ones. Now, if you are rune farming and you want to kill as many things as possible, because density is the thing that you're looking for, go nuts. You can if you want. But when it comes to specifically looking for higher tier loot, getting elite kills per minute, it's better to move. You know what? 100%. I get that. And that is my toxic trait. I do that all the time. Like, I was talking about this a little bit earlier when we were in Chaos. It's like, I stopped while everybody was going up to the next seal. I killed the single solo Venom Lord. And he dropped nothing. But the reason why I do that is because I did that one time and he dropped the Vex rune. There was once we were running cows. The whole group goes ahead, and there's a cow by himself. I'm like, okay, I might as well kill him, because if I don't, what if he has something? And he dropped the Jaw rune. And I'm like, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Because this will never happen. Yeah, he dropped an Ohm rune. You never remember the times where you stuck around, proceeds to kill all the monsters. That's me. No, me too. I know what the rule is. I know what the stats are. I know what the data is. But I just can't resist, because it's the buttered side toast problem. I've probably dropped toast or like my apple or like whatever, like food throughout my lifetime hundreds of times. The reason why you remember dropping the toast peanut butter side down on the floor is because it ruined your breakfast. It was messy. There was hair on it. You had to clean the floor, and it didn't really work with the paper towel, so you had to get some kind of other like wet wipe with a cleaner on it to get it off and then to dry it. It's a memorable event because it took so long. Do you remember the time you are holding your toast and then it like slipped and like, oh no, but it landed crest side on the table? Of course not. Because nothing happened to it. It wasn't memorable enough. So, are you going to remember the 1,000 times something cool drops, but you couldn't grab it in time because there's 8 other people all jumping at it at the same time? No, but you could bet your bottom dollar. I remember that time I clicked the hidden chest and an Istrun dropped out. Of course I'm going to remember that. That's crazy. Or that one cow I killed that dropped a jaw while everyone else was killing hundreds of them. Even though it's anecdotal, it still messes with me. But definite TV. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Pinned in my memory forever. I do the same thing. Same thing. It's the toxic trait that just keeps on giving. It's just, I don't know. It is what it is. You guys don't have to see the YouTube chat in the corner there. It's a really bad habit to break. And here I am collecting data on ways to break the game, which do work. But you know what? When you go to Tristram, 1,000 Trist run games have ruined it. You're going to want to go clockwise. It's going to be your instinct to go clockwise when, with the saturation glitch, you have issues with Arcane. All you want is a hate key, but he can't telepass the ghosts without killing them all. That's fair. That's fair. Because they have a low loot pool, so they're more likely to drop runes. If you're farming for runes and you got something in mind for it, totally do it. But if you want those 20% of extra champion packs and you want to min-max, the whole point of the guide also is to help guide you. Hey, I'm running through an empty zone that has nothing in it. Am I wasting my time, or is there a more efficient way to do it? And that's kind of it. There's 1,000,001 ways to play the game too, and you know what? There's a reason why I have a no stone unturned. Why am I flipping over stones at level 89? Should I be? Probably not. 11 hours, 40 minutes. We'll be here. We'll be here. So here's the pathing, boys. You follow this guy. You go up here. You go around. You follow it down. If there's a pack here, yeah, you could take your stuff, kill him. Keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going. You were tempted to go to the middle. Don't do it, though. Don't do it yet. Not yet. Keep on going. Keep on going. Griswold, you'll probably see here. A Warhammer. That counts. go down, and then up, and then kill the rest of the packs. That's the path that I found works really well. I find if I go here, if I end up around this line or further, I've already spawned in Griswold. So I do tend to try to hug the wall. But million games of Trist runs, you're going to want to go this way. But don't go that way, because Griswold will always spawn in this sector. So between the top here and this little house. And you don't want to get to him. You don't want to run on the inner part here to get him in early. You don't want to run over here. But the alternative mobs that you'll find could spawn here, 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 or here. If you're unlucky and the champions are already like they're set to spawn in like this small area here, okay, well then the maximum amount of packs you're going to get are going to be 4. But even that, you're not getting the 3 packs that you would normally get had you run the normal way. Shards are fairly rare. If you want to spend time doing the extra pack, here's the thing. It comes down to your EPKM, the elite kills per minute. You could go and try to find the last pack to kill them in a large zone, or if you reset the game, you can clear more packs faster. So it's just how many packs you're actually going to kill. Like the Bloodmoor has up to 8 packs in it. So if you want that extra level of like saturation, if you kill 7 packs or 6 packs, the amount of time it's going to take you to kill find and kill the rest isn't actually worth it. It goes down to like Arcane Sanctuary is the most dramatic example for it. If you pick one area and do one loop, you're going to kill 6 or 7 packs. Or you could kill pretty much 8 or 9, depending on your luck. But if you kill 6 packs doing one loop, are you going to want to do 3 more loops to kill the other 2? Or 3? The list? I made this list. I made it. Come to the Discord. It's under the guides, PNG. It's pinned. It looks nice. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You know what, Freeman? Or Freeman? I hope you have a great day. I hope the next sip of water you have is crisp and good. I hope if you accidentally leave your water out today, or your coffee, it's still the perfect temperature and flavor. How come none of the mods give me compliments like that? Come on. All of it into a pie chart? I don't know if I'd be able to represent the data that way, but I could try. There's certain things I could run into a pie chart. What I could do is, I'll actually show you guys something cool. Let's see. I'm working on a video because I'm going to be honest, boys. I'm not very good at the game. And when it comes to the YouTube, I'm just getting into my like space for when it comes to content creation and stuff like that. But I will share something with you guys. I'm going to share something with you guys that I haven't shared with anybody yet. Nobody yet. But I will share it with you guys. But you guys could tear it apart. This is a bit of a special promo. Special promo because we're trying to work on the YouTube. Have a third nipple. That's not it. That's not it. That's not the surprise. That's not the surprise. That'd be crazy though. But no, hopefully it's loud enough. And you know what I can actually do? I can actually literally open up Twitch, which I have. If you guys believe it, I am actually on Twitch. This is me. I want to be able to contribute something to the D2 community. And I think this might be it. Mind you, there's no music, and this is a hard draft, but I'm gonna hide the chat. Sorry, boys, you guys are hidden. This is the early what I've been working on. I broke Diablo 2, and it's going to change how you play the game forever. Hi, I'm Sir What's His Name, and I spent way too much time looking into the game's code, my own failed runs, and I found something that'll help you maximize your loot, experience, and hourly returns. In Diablo 2, every zone has a hidden elite counter. Once you hit that cap, the map is dead. That means there's no more uniques, no more champions, no more loot, and no more experience to be gained. Most areas in the game can't spawn 6 to 8 elite packs. So what I've done is I've consolidated some of the best ones for your 99 grind and your loot. Let's take a look at Act 1, the Pit. It's the gold standard, 8 to 11 packs. Because it's so dense, a full clear is actually worth it, especially when the zone is terrorized. But then you have Tristram. Tristram only spawns 2 to 3 packs, that's it. If you killed Griswold and 2 blue packs, there's mathematically zero reason for you to check the corners. Now what if you could change that? What if you could guarantee the maximum returns on all of your runs? This is why you need to exploit the saturation glitch. Think of it like a memory leak in the game's spawning logic. Super uniques like Rakanishu or Griswold, they're hard-coded. They have to spawn. But normally, if you hit them first, they eat up one of the zone's elite counter slots, preventing a random pack from appearing. So if you're in Tristram, do the controversial thing. Clear out the upper corners first. Scour the edges of those random uniques, then move on to the center for Griswold and those guaranteed town center champions. By saving these super uniques for last, you're forcing the game to break its own rules and spawn more than the hard-coded maximum. Over a 30-minute Terror Zone session, capitalizing on these bonus elites can actually net you an extra 30 boss packs per hour. Since 20% of those packs are going to be rolled as champion groups, you're actually looking at a massive spike in both high-tier loot and endgame experience. When we take a look at the stats, in Tristram, that brings it from being the 3rd worst terrorized area in the entire game to the top 10, and we haven't even touched on the loot potential. Now, I just realized one of the things didn't actually move in there yet. So one of my graphs is actually blank right now because I was working on editing one of the transitions. What about areas that aren't so linear, where you don't have an easy to identify super unique, and it's not nearly as packed? This is where we get into some of the learning opportunities, and this happens in Act 2. And that's where we stop the video because it's unedited and nothing else is done. That's the raw video. I haven't added any music yet. There's a bunch of stuff to go into it. There's actually something. Can't wait to watch it. You know, we're working on it. Pepe clap. Thanks, boys. Thanks, boys. One thing, though. There's a part of one of the graphs missing because it's blanked out right now. Where it shows that it's about 100, or it was behind me. It's about 150% increase. Thank you, Cake. Thank you, Cake. I'm trying to do better. I've been asking a lot of people who make D2 content, like some of their strategies for different things, and I've ignored all of their advice. I'm like, I'm just gonna do it. And what's the super silly thing? I'm really proud of it. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. It's because I got into like a flow state for making it. I have 2 goals with this. Actually, sorry. I said it's 150%, 30 packs an hour. That's not true. It's actually up to 90 packs an hour. But I didn't say that because if I said that, no one would believe me. If your packs, if you're running it the normal way, are an average of 3.5, this guarantees you get to 4. Now you get to 4, and if you keep Tristram, let's say it's an hour. 1 run an hour. I calculated it on the conservative side where it was a 1 run a minute, which is the average Tristram. I calculated it as 2 minutes. Is it Tristram right now? That's actually crazy if it is. I did it on 2 minutes because I'm really slow. And on top of that, I went ahead and I did it if it's the low average. So if it's just you maximize the zone. In truth, you should actually be able to get 5 packs on average, because you should be at least on saturation 1 as an average for the entire run. You're going to get some runs where you don't get full saturation, so it's 4. You're going to get some runs where it's saturation 6, the max full saturation the entire time. What the hell is this? There's Hellbeasts in town. You guys see that? That's crazy. So the Hellbeasts actually spawn. What? I could target them too. Okay, well, never mind that. That was crazy. I calculated the average at the lowest possible because it's the run every 2 minutes, and then you get that lower return. So basically, the worst case scenario is you bring it up to 30 million or 30.8 million XP. Really, you should be at an average of 5, which is 60 packs, which brings it up to 38 million XP. But it's easier to believe that you bring the third worst zone to the top, like, 12 to 15, than the third worst zone to the top 3 or top 4. It's like, what do you mean this thing is just below Bloody Foothills when it's terrorized? That's what it is. When you actually run it optimally, that's how it works. But no one would believe that, so I kept it conservative just in case. So I did actually tone it down a little bit. And I didn't consider, like, look at this. What is this? Like, look at these little guys. They share the auras and stuff. I obviously can't attack them.
Not here.
But that's just weird. Targeting.
Water.
Name lock. We'll drink some water.
Water. Water.
But
Water.
I'm going to talk about Tristram. I have 2 goals. Goal 1 is to get it out there so people know about the saturation pathing and like as kind of a glitch. I gotta bring the chat back because I let you guys out of here. Oh, you guys are back. Okay, cool. And then I want to do if the video does okay, or if it does well, I want to make a video where I talk about the bail points and saturation for every single zone in the game. I keep opening up the original Excel. So I'll show you guys how to run each thing, because certain zones I have, here's what your optimal density is, or which zone has the best density. So if you're just trying to farm things quick, and Catacombs is the one that's terrorized, do Inner Cloister, kill Bone Ash and everybody on the way to him. Skip Catacombs level 1, but do a full clear or most of a clear on level 2. Because the elite density in level 2 is actually higher than it is in level 1 or 3. Catacombs level 2 has the highest champion density of the Catacombs aside from level 4. So you're going to be able to kill the most champion packs the fastest in level 2. Then in level 3, the general rule is on your way to level 4, kill the champion packs along the way. And then kill Andy and her posse. And then it's just like the fastest. If you're interested in killing things the fastest, that's the way to go. Or, again, Arcane Sanctuary, do the 1 loop. Or, for anyone who missed it, Ancient Ka, his false tomb is the large false tomb. Kill the peeps that are close to the entrance, because they'll always spawn in the close proximity to the entrance. And Ancient Coffee's there, and then just leave. Because by the time you fully clear it, if you're looking for those 1 or 2 packs at the very end, you're more likely to have cleared 2 or 3 other tombs fully in that time. I had some data on the Crypt and Mausoleum. I haven't uploaded it into this yet or updated the chart. But kill 3, then leave. The Crypt is actually way more dense than the Mausoleum is. The Mausoleum is way bigger. Most of the guys spawn near the entrance. Once you kill 3, leave. The reason being is the 4th is probably somewhere at the very end. And it's not worth the time it takes. By the time you fully cleared it, you could actually have already come back, killed Bloodraven, and killed other crypts. Now, if you're like max FCR Novasort, you could probably do it anyway. But imagine how many you could do faster if you skip those guys. The hardest part about the whole thing is knowing when to skip. Or, hey, Hork Barbs. Any Hork Barbs in the chat? Travancore. The Council. You guys will love this. Hopefully. The Council is 11 members with 3 super uniques. They only count as 1 super unique. And they only eat 1 elite counter spot. So if you clear the side areas first, if you hit 4 packs in the bottom to the end towards Council, you've maximized the area. You've hit 5. The area has been capped. Perfect. If you hit 5 in the bottom, and then you go to the Council, you've broken the area spawning logic. You've hit 6. You've hit full saturation. You got more than the maximum amount of packs. Now, a lot of people only go to Trav to Hork, Magic, find Council, go over and over again. However, if you get 5 extra packs, 5 elite packs, chances are one of them is a champion pack. Usually of 1 champ pack, 4 regular packs. Each champion pack is at least 3. It's 300% experience for 1 of these slots. 1 champion pack every single run in Trav with the Council is huge. Huge, huge, huge. So you're maximizing it on all ends, and it's worth doing. Because let's say you get a Trav run every 2 minutes. Let's say it's a full hour. You got those 3 packs. You're getting 45 more elite kills just from the champions by maximizing. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a lot of experience, and if each one gets horked, if you had 45 champions in a line to hork them, you're probably going to find some good stuff. Even though it's not Council, it's worth doing. I thought someone tried to trade me. I think Act 1's been cleared while we were chatting. But I think it's working out. I think we're doing pretty good. But that being said, park yourselves, boys, because sometime in the next hour and 20 minutes, FBI is going to be doing a run on Asia. And get in your games. Park yourselves there. Hey, Jaws, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. Happy Sunday now, for me at least. We have a clone walk in about 11 hours and 20 minutes on Reign of the Warlock. It's ladder. Yeah. Ours is going to be ladder, and then the one FBI is running is going to be ladder as well. So FBI's starts sometime after an hour and 20 minutes from now. Reign of the Warlock ladder. And then our run is in about 11 hours. Spin to win going? You know what? We're 53 deaths in. But, you know what? While we're here, I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna trade my mercenary in. It's time for him to go. We're going for a Might Mercenary, and we're going to see what the damage difference is. We're enjoying it. We're having a lot more fun now that we have Duress and not Treachery. Yeah, I was just showing off some of the stuff I've been working on, so you guys know I'm actually doing something. Because one thing I want to do is I want to take hanging out with you guys and content creation a little bit more seriously. And I've been having Haseen, come on, Haseen. You're our new friend now. I should have checked what my damage was. He's gonna put that to good use. That comes with this is more charms than I had before. The dex one was wrong. I think I mixed them up a little bit, guys. Okay, we'll take the 17. We have 3 20/20s at home. It's a 2 14/6. We don't want the cold damage. Don't need the small dex. We don't want any overlapping poisons. We're keeping all the magic find ones. We don't need the small ring. We want that movement. Intersight might work. We have 1 extra charm. I think it was the 5 that we dropped. So we would 5, 4, 6. Okay. I think we could lose the hit recovery one because I think we aren't quite hitting the breakpoint anyway. I'm going to quickly check what we got. It stacks with defense. Okay. I didn't know that, actually. We'll take all the info we can get. But yeah, I want to take YouTube and stuff more seriously when I'm actually like making content. Because I feel like if I'm putting anything out there, you guys deserve a good product. I think we're doing more damage. I don't see might activated yet, though. It's going to be hard to tell. How do we get this guy to give us more might? Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, we're definitely doing more damage now. Okay. I went up by quite a bit. I mean, we didn't even use our extra defense here yet. Okay, well, this is probably a good idea. We have a little bit less of the like safety with the freeze, but you know what? This works. And we're clearing a non-terrorized zone. There's a little bit more work to be done with this. Like, I know Fortitude is one of the big things I want to get. And something to not get frozen. In classic not get frozen fashion. And I gotta replenish those TPs. Which we'll do. There's more leveling to be done too. Just by virtue of like having more levels. So we're still stuck at 5 SOJs. We didn't really find anything super crazy. That would give us too much of an advantage for the walk tomorrow. But you know what? I think that's okay. 14 life could go. Now we're going to do the most logical thing we can. Check on Anya. See if she has anything cool. Anything worth buying, worth selling, worth trading. Hoping for those bow sticks or a cunning claw of quickness, but we already went through those pretty quick. No, it's worth. 1 point kick, clone 2. That first one. We could. Does it work? I haven't tried it because we do have a lot of crushing blow between our Gore Riders and our G-Face already. Crushing blow delivery system. You know what? That's a good point. I would need to put 1 point into kick, though. Because I currently have 0 points into kick. We definitely need to do that. You know what? I actually think I have a claw that has one of the other ones. Two to Dragon Tail. Is Dragon Tail technically a kick? Is it also a delivery system? We'll find out. Let's see. I don't think you need life tap. It would probably be good to have. It is clunky. It's very clunky. Can I get level 90 before tomorrow? Probably, if I do like 30, 40 bail runs. But that sounds like a tomorrow problem. We'll just beg for help in the Discord. We'll beg for help in the Discord. That's what we'll do. But, boys, I'm going to park. Get things done. And for anyone who's been here before,
Water.
it is time for water.
Water. Water. Water.
We're going to be streaming again just before the actual Clone Walk. We're going to be getting some things together. There's a few more things I want to see if I can pawn off or trade. Maybe if I could get 1 or 2 more SOJs, that would be cool. Barricade got 8. Mr. Llama got unspecified number. Hail the Undying got 200. Man's absolutely wild. But for anyone who's been here before, you guys know we like saying by a very specific way. For anyone on YouTube, well, it's going to be demonetized. But you might be familiar with it. That's okay. I will try to get a point into kick. Kick him away. Thanks for coming, everybody. I had a heck of a lot of fun. Thanks for complimenting the content. I've been working hard. We're working hard. Hopefully things go well. Almost 4 hours. Liquid's here. Liquid, have a good night. I haven't seen you in forever. I was just talking about some of our founders. It's like I haven't seen so many of them before. Or in a while. No worries. Join our Discord if you guys want more. I'm going to keep updating the guide. And I'm going to get the video done as soon as I can. Subscribe to the YouTube. But thanks for coming, guys. You spent the last almost 4 hours with me. I'm glad I could spend the last 4 hours with you guys. I hope you guys have a good time. Stay happy. Stay healthy. Yeah, hang out. Have a good time. And thanks for the follows. Thanks for the follow. I am actually going to raid Metal Fingers. See how he's doing. He raided us relatively recently. Wait. Hold up. What's he playing? Oh, he's playing PD2. He's playing PD2. I'm going to look back for a second, boys. I'm going to look back for a second. I'm going to see if anybody else who's on D2 that is following, that they're streaming, that's what we're following. We're looking. If anybody else is on the list. FBI is streaming, but he does not read the chat. So you're not going to see him. Yeah, we'll raid Metal Fingers. He raided us with 40 peeps. The best we could do is raid him with 36 peeps. Gotta get him back for it. Impaled One is also streaming, too. There's lots of peeps streaming. But yeah, stay happy, stay healthy, guys. Thanks for coming. I'll see you guys very soon for our next, or for a clone walk. And then Park in Asia, Reign of the Warlock, Softcore Ladder Asia. And yeah, you guys have a good one. And I will see you in a few hours pretty much. Thanks for coming. Bye, guys. And thanks for the follow, Cake. It was Cake. Thanks, God. I wasn't reading. See you guys later. The raid should be going through. It. We had an issue where it didn't go through last time, and I just ended the stream. Okay, it did. Okay. We're here. It looks like it's working. Okay. Have a good one, guys. I'm going to sneak away.